Hey, Roman numeral 7 page, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I take it, kings and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I take it, enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light.
Rambo's live. Rambo's live. Okay, at everyone. Live right now. Live right now. Boom. Posted it into the Discord. Let everyone know that we're live, and it's back to work. We're gonna have a talk with this little pussy. Just give me a time. Yeah, we will talk in. We talk at 1 p.m. then. Oh, that works too. Let me see. Alright, so very quickly, the idea is I'm going to upload a second channel video that I recorded I think like 2-3 days ago, which now that I think about it, 2-3 days ago feels like such a long time ago, but it shouldn't be. And yes, yesterday we had pretty much a heckler. It was here's the thing, right? Here's the thought process. Obviously it was bad questions that didn't really contribute to my personal life, but on the other hand, it technically did, because the little drama garnered a lot of people to join and watch. And really, if it was a losing battle, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't watch, right? It was just because the points I was making was really strong, and I'm sure it benefited a lot of people. But we're back to Adobe Premiere Pro. We're going to export. Ooh, it's gonna take a while. It doesn't really matter. We're going to export a video, and then we're going to second channel. Hey, baby. Oh, never mind. There we go. Luther. It's kind of crazy how big Lil Baby fell off, because his music is getting mogged by LaMelo Ball, but that's completely irrelevant and doesn't matter. Okay, it takes a while to load because I'm live streaming, but that's fine. That's part of the consequences if I want to do multiple things at once. I think my hair is getting long. Baby, I think my hair is getting long. Right? I should cut it like soon, because it's getting, huh? With my aunt. Same haircut as always. I just cut my hair just a little bit more. Anyway, we're quickly going to, yeah, look at this. It's fucking long as hell. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just long, and long is not bad. I just don't particularly vibe with long hair. All right, so I think this is the video. Yes. Why is it so quiet? Oh, okay. This is a very good video. Give me a second. Okay, I'm talking today. Boom. Today we are going to react to a video at a.
This guy gave us his.
All right, perfect. Boom. Exporting this video to upload to my second channel. I'll probably label it as "Finally, I joined on the beginning of stream. Now I can goon for so long." Yeah, very weird. Very weird. A lot of people love talking about gooning on my channel, but I don't know why. It's not like I give off that vibe that I encourage that type of actions. Maybe I do. I don't think I do. Reacting to Instagram reel. I'll probably think of the title later, but right now we have to export it. I'm sure the PC will slow down just like by a good chunk, so we're going to stall for a little bit. And once it stalls, oh hey, by the way, Marley, I actually found an editor, and I want you to tell me what you think about this 10-second clip I got him to record. It was really good, in my opinion. I think the clip he made for my newest channel is going to bang. I think it's gonna bang. Oh, that's my link. Oops. Let's see. It should be this one. There we go. Let's check it out. All my friends are fast food eating gamers, and naturally my standards warped to what my environment was. And I say was because I killed them all. Metaphorically, I left. Woo! Okay, that's really good. And he's doing it for a pretty good price because I think our relationship is much more him gets work and I provide knowledge and I gain with the video and he gains with a lot of knowledge and a bit of extra cash in his pocket. I think it's a great incentive to work, but my problem is I actually really like this work so far, and I'm just thinking in the concept of long term, how will I keep him with me? But at the same time, that's also kind of a scarcity mindset perspective because I feel like I can easily get other editors. Obviously, I would have to retrain them on what I specifically want, but with him, he seems like a smart person. It shouldn't be too hard. But then again, I'm thinking from a scarcity mindset where I'll be posting videos where it's not banging and banging and banging. Nice, it's really good. Happy to see you found a good editor. Yeah, I'm a happy guy, man. I'm a lucky guy. And I was talking to my cousin, and I was talking to him. I was like, should I look for this person passively? Should I be more active? And he's like, obviously, you should be more active about it because it's a very important thing, and it's going to hold you back a lot if you don't find an editor very soon. So that's the thought process. And okay, so I'm going to upload that video later because I'm live streaming right now, but the newest video I'm going to record, I deleted it. The newest video I'm going to record is about Mr. Beast and philosophers. I think the title will be, the title is very complicated because it's either philosophers would have hated Mr. Beast or how philosophers would judge Mr. Beast. What philosophers would think about, it's a good concept. I just need a good title and it'll bang. It'll do really good. I think the thought process is I probably today will have to record a video about Mr. Beast and then upload on my second channel, see if it does well specifically. Oh yeah, you can have it. You can have the charger, my love. Oh, you want that one? Yeah, take it. You're welcome. It's my girlfriend. All right. Anyway, we hop onto full screen. This is usually the lights I use for my own video. It's probably done charging by now, so we're gonna make it look a little bit cooler. Which one's mine? Oh, yeah. Okay. Now's the boring part. Today's video, I'm not gonna try to get as many viewers like last time where I had like 24 people watching. It's gonna be very simple. It's gonna be very cool and chill. All right. So the thought process is, well, the idea is I have to get people up to date, and I wonder if getting people up to date is worth the cost because it might be better if I just work on the video and let them catch up. And I'll probably ask questions of the viewer when I'm stuck on something. I think that's the thought process. Okay, so right now we're working on Kant's categorical imperative. We'll make a new project. No, we're going to use an old project I've used because all the editing is over here. So it's much quicker and easier. No, wrong one. Shit. Open recent. Joe Mama, second channel. It should be TikTok Lonely, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so the title would be philosophers would have hated Mr. Beast. Maybe I should just record a second channel video right now. I think that wouldn't even be a bad idea. Okay, actually, yes, I'm going to record a second channel video. I'm going to record a second channel video right now, and then we're going to also export that, and then we gotta upload it. Honestly, the stream's gonna look like shit for a good minute, but it's worth the cost, I'd say. Okay, we're going to record a second channel video, but the thought process is like, what specifically do I say? The introduction is, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast, and he's the person, I got it. Okay, I am talking, I am talking. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast, and he's the person who coined the idea of treat others how you want to be treated, but like a lot more complicated, because his thought process was you can't lie, you can't do anything, and people push the idea of, oh, what if you lie for the sake of saving another person's life? I'm sure you would want to be treated that way, but he's talking about it from a rational, reasonable idea where it doesn't in turn talk about God and their beliefs, but from a reasonable, rational standpoint, and asking why. I fucked up. Okay, stop recording, and then we're going to re-record it again. Okay. I'm talking. Where is my phone? Oh, my phone's right here. Gotta charge my phone. Make sure the stream's looking fine. Alright. This is going to be quite the video. We're going to maybe fix hair, right? Because obviously if you're better looking, people will stay on the video for longer. I mean, obviously it depends on context, but this doesn't really make sense. All right, anyway, okay. I am talking. I am talking. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast, and he was the philosopher who coined the idea of treat others how you want to be treated, but way more complex and very intense, to the point where he doesn't want you to lie towards anything for no specific reason, even if it's for money, even if it's to save another person's life. You cannot lie, and it's under the context of universal laws, right? Because lying in a large grand scheme of things is bad, which erodes the idea of society and how you shouldn't be taking everything seriously, because if everyone lies, then that's not a good thing, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of people view Mr. Beast as a bad person. All the YouTubers view him as a bad person because what he does is not good towards humans. He's not treating humans as if he would want to be treated. And oppositely, the YouTubers who do support Mr. Beast are the people who view it from a utilitarianistic perspective, where while Mr. Beast did treat this person pretty poorly, he did give them $2,000 or whatever the fuck for participating in the game. And not only that, people don't give Mr. Beast enough credit, right? We can talk about the whole CEO situation. He creates a lot of jobs. He overall makes society happier by providing free entertainment, and the entertainment comes from people participating, making more money. He's redistributing wealth if you really think about it. And then beyond that, every YouTuber who does specifically hate them are actually excited because Mr. Beast is the person who constantly gives them content, and that content makes them money. Mr. Beast, from a utilitarian perspective, is one of the greatest persons to exist because he makes society as a whole happy. And that's all I thought of specifically. That will be a concept for my newest main channel video if it does well. I think it will do well. I'm testing the thumbnails and the titles for this, and I actually do not care about Mr. Beast. I think people who do care about his life and you keep up to date with all the drama, I think those specific people are big fucking losers. And I really want to emphasize that, because while you can look at a thing and, oh wow, San Francisco is so bad, like, oh wow, this person is so fat, you don't really care enough for it to actually ruin and negatively affect your life. It's this idea of YouTubers portraying that they really give a fuck and really are proponents of people who care about social problems, but they only do that because they want the viewers to be more engaged. I think it's a bigger problem where bad things happen. It's not worth caring or learning about them unless it's really specific towards your life and your environment. And I think that's something that should be considered, because the YouTubers don't care. Mr. Beast doesn't care. The only people who do care are the viewers who have actually no power in stopping or changing Mr. Beast for the better. They just care because they feel like if they create a mob, change will actually happen. And this is from a nihilistic perspective where I believe change won't happen because it hasn't stopped him yet. And obviously maybe age and time and death will, but the outside thoughts and ideas of what people push onto Mr. Beast would not fucking work. And I'm not even recording. Are you fucking kidding me? But it's okay because everything's already live streamed. So I guess I'll just re-rip it. But yeah, I think people shouldn't care too much about Mr. Beast, and this video is going to be really good because it'll be based on self-improvement, on how you can judge people and how on both perspectives and how philosophers would view them is all good and bad. All right. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, toodly do. And then I guess I'll just have to hop on the stream and download everything. Okay. Whew. All right. So that's the idea. And then I'll test the thumbnails and titles later. Open here. I think I will specifically say Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. And hopefully I'm pronouncing that word correctly. Immanuel Kant. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. So I think the idea is I have to push it in a perspective where, all right, so I don't need the videos right now. I'll do intro. I'll do the hook. And the hook is very quick and simple. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and accused... No, you'd be surprised. A lot of old people watch Mr. Beast. It's just that the children are more online. So you see the children talk about Mr. Beast, but the old people watch him just as much as the young people. That's my opinion. Anyway, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and accused him of, let's see, regenerate. I would accuse him of, probably put it right here, so that makes more sense. Failing in his duty to act as a rational being. Oh my God. But he... Okay, so I would do... Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, you have failed... And quoted... And said... You have failed... You have also failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. Those laws. Okay, so Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, you have also failed in your duty as a rational being and legislate universal moral laws. Which is just YouTuber talk for Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, you have also failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. Okay. That's good. That's very intense. And this is in line of his categorical imperatives. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, you have also failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws in the belief of pushing, and this is simplified. And this is in the belief of treating others how you want to be. And this is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated. And this is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated, and is the main and is the big arguments YouTubers use to critique Mr. Beast. He doesn't treat people morally and puts them in a lot of danger for money. Okay, so we'll try this out. We'll record it right now. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm talking. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, you have also failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. What does that mean? And this is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated. And this, I use "and" too much. I don't like that. Okay, let's see. I'm talking. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, you have also failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. What does that mean? And I'll try it one more time. Okay. I am talking. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated, and the big argument and this is a similar argument. Also, the reason why I'm talking lower is because it builds more rapport, right? When people hear you talking deeper, it'll seem like, oh wow, this guy really knows what he's talking about. So I kind of have to do that, but we're going to keep going. I am talking. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated, and the big argument you want to be treated, and this you want to be treated, and this is fancy words, and this is fancy words, and this is not profound thoughts and ideas, YouTubers." And this in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated, in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated. And this is not profound thoughts. YouTubers say the same thing. Treating others how you want to be treated. And this is not profound thoughts. In the belief of treating others how you... Okay, I'm good. Okay, bro, stop. How you want to be treated. And this of treating others how you want to be treated. Treating others how you want to be treated. Treating others how you want to be treated. And YouTubers say... And YouTubers who critique Mr. Breast, and YouTubers who critique, and YouTubers critiquing Mr. Beast believe, because I don't want to over explain everything. I want it to be quick and simple. So Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated." And YouTubers say the exact same thing. And YouTubers say the exact same. And YouTubers critique and modern commentary YouTubers and modern commentary YouTubers use the same critique, and modern commentary YouTubers use the same critique, right? And modern commentary YouTubers use the same critique, and modern commentary YouTubers use the same critique. You only help the homeless as a means to an end. The end being a video. And modern commentary YouTubers use the same critique. And modern commentary YouTubers use the same critique, have the same moral ethics, right? And modern commentary YouTubers use the same moral and modern commentary YouTubers use the same moral ethics. You only help the homeless as a means to an end. The end being a video. And all right, so this is where ChatGPT comes in, because I specifically do not know what he would actually think. And ChatGPT, pretty much, if you're a popular person where you have your ideas, which is philosophers, you can pretty much just ask what they would think, and it really gives you a good idea. So let's see. Merely as a means, as an end in themselves, ensuring participants. Right. What's worse? Okay, as a means to an end, the end being a video. And what's worse is that people are treated without autonomy. Okay, so as an end to themselves, ensuring participants choose freely to take part, understand and accept the rules and potential outcomes, and C, retain their autonomy and dignity. throughout. So no, definitely not. No dignity when you're with. And what's worse is that people are treated without autonomy and dignity throughout his. Okay, perfect. Throughout his videos, and people still continue to watch because. And on the other side, people who do defend, who is popular, which philosopher popularized utilitarianism. Hopefully you guys know what utilitarianism is, but if not, I'll just have to explain it, which shouldn't be too hard. But I want the intro to be very short, I think. Let's see. It'd be billionaire house tier list. So the idea is I want the introduction to go into it immediately, inspired by this video. All right, so let's see. But I don't know how long the intro is. It's very short. So let's see.
To a $50,000 from a $2 billion mega mansion to a $50,000 tiny home. This is the billionaire house tier list. Vladimir Putin has an
So he does explain everything.
enthusiast driving from $1 million hypercars to the strangest rides that you'll ever see. This is the celebrity car tier list.
Okay, so maybe I do need an introduction. Let me specifically see, right? So you click on the video and it goes straight into, click on the video. The title is Philosophers Would Have Hated Mr. Beast. And then you click on the video, you hear this. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated. And this is not profound thought you want to be treated. Treating others how you want to be treated. In the belief of treating others how you want to be treated." Okay, I'm talking. Treating others how you want to be treated, and modern commentary YouTubers use the same moral ethics. You only help the homeless as a means to an end, the end being a video. And what's worse is that the game shows with people, and what's worse is that people in the game shows. Okay, and then perfect, but not all philosophers, and in his perspective, okay, I got it. And in his perspective, Mr. Beast, how would Kant label a person who doesn't follow the rules? All right. This is gonna bang. All right. And in his perspective, Mr. Beast is a bad person, but not all philosophers would agree. And in this video, we are not picking. And in this video, I'll try to be. And in this video, okay, so obviously I won't say I'm not trying to be biased, because if I do that, it'll be very obvious. But not all philosophers would agree. And in this video, we'll see. I think, let's see, because Jack Pickett does the thing, right? Versus this video.
From $1 million hypercars to the strangest rides that you'll ever see. This is the celebrity car tier list.
This is how philosophers, okay. And in his perspective, Mr. Beast is a bad person, but not all philosophers would agree. And this is how philosophers would judge Mr. Beast. Okay, it's looking good. Someone doesn't follow the rules would have acted more in concert with a reason, and thus are morally blameworthy. He would not, however, reduce them to a single negative label. Instead, he would emphasize that they need to realign their maxims with the categorical imperative and act from duty. he would not reduce them to a single negative label. Instead, he would emphasize that, well, I might just lie low-key to make the video better, but that is a slippery slope. Bad person, rule breaker, pieces focus on is more on the moral worth of actions. His actions are morally bad, right? And in Kant's perspective, Mr. Beast and his actions are morally permissible. No, are morally bad. Morally negative. Okay. Being to legislate universal moral laws. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated, and modern commentary YouTubers use the same moral ethics to critique Mr. Beast. You only help the homeless as a means to an end, the end being a video. And what's worse is that people are treated without autonomy and dignity throughout his video. And in Kant's perspective, Mr. Beast and his actions are morally negative. But not all philosophers would agree. And in this video, and this is how, right, okay, this is very good. How you want to be treated, and modern commentary YouTubers use the same moral ethics to critique Mr. Beast. You only help the homeless as a means to an end, the end being a video. And what's worse is that people are treated without autonomy and dignity or moral. Oh yeah. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws." This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated, and modern commentary YouTubers use the same moral ethics to critique Mr. Beast. You only help the homeless as a means to an end, the end being a video. And what's worse is that people are treated without autonomy and dignity throughout his video. And in Kant's perspective, this is very complex conversations. Hopefully people can understand it. I think the more important aspect is that how I utilize the visuals to explain the big words being used. Video. And what's worse is that people are treated without autonomy and dignity throughout his video. And in Kant's perspective, Mr. The end being a video. And what's worse is that people are treated without autonomy. People are treated without the freedom of choice. Is that people are treated. Well, there is freedom of choice, I think. Let's see. Mr. Beast video.
I'm about to show you what a $500,000 experience looks like. I promise.
You know what? He does treat them with autonomy. That's the truth. People are treated with. Okay, and what's worse is that people are treated without dignity throughout his video. And in Kant's perspective, Mr. Beast and his actions are morally bad. But not all philosophers would agree. And in this. But not all philosophers would agree. And this is how. And how does he do this? And using ethics. But not all philosophers would agree. And using ethics and using ethics and their beliefs. This is how philosophers and people. This is how philosophers and using but not all philosophers would agree. Ethics. Okay, so I'll define ethics. Ethics is the study of morality and principles that guide ethics. Beliefs. Okay, ethics is it'll be ethics is beliefs people choose. So the thought process behind this, if I really want to explain it, is that ethics is beliefs. So the problem is I don't want it to be too intense. I need to have a little bit of breathing room. I think the breathing room is the explanation of ethics, just to remind everyone. So it'd be ethics is beliefs people choose, people believe in, people choose, believe in, that guides their actions. Okay, so that guides people's decisions and actions, right? That guides people's decisions and okay. And in Kant's perspective, Mr. Beast and his actions are morally bad. Mr. Beast and his videos. No, his actions. Because it really is all his actions. Videos like simplifies the action. I might do it as videos because it simplifies the concept a lot more. And in Kant's perspective, Mr. Beast and his videos are morally bad. But not all philosophers would agree. Ethics is belief, is a person's belief that guides. Ethics is a person's belief that guides people's decisions. Ethics is a person's belief that guides people's decisions and actions. And using ethics, I really want to explain the concepts so people understand. But how would I do that? It'll be like, I mean, let's see, right?
I'm about to show you what a $500,000 experience looks like. I promise this is going to blow your mind. In this video, you will find out why it costs $250,000 to simulate going to space.
Nope, don't care.
Enthusiasts driving everything from $1 million hypercars to the strangest rides that you'll ever see. This is the
If target audience is younger, wouldn't you want to make it easy words? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of true. You have a check mark. I'm sorry. I'm a little nosy, right? I'm just going to search up who you are. No Brain James Roblox. Oh, shit. What's up, big bro? But no, I mean, I think the target audience is a mix where it's the title. You tell me, right? Because you also do YouTube. Obviously, yours is, I think, you tell me, your specialty looks like it'll be for the younger audience.
Oh my gosh.
Right. It's for the younger audience, but it's like same concept. It would be, the idea of the title would be philosophers would have hated Mr. Beast, or it's something about philosophers. So I think the idea is targeting towards much more older people. Not older people, but people who kind of understand philosophy. But the idea is, if it's the reason why I chose Mr. Beast as a celebrity is because he's much more popular. So if he's more popular, it would bring more people in. I don't know. A lot of thoughts. A lot of thoughts are going through my mind. Because like, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, so here's the problem, right? This is what he really would have said. And I don't think a hook in a video that uses a quote is bad. A lot of teachers recommend you using hooks for like your essays. And the same idea with what you've learned as hooks in essays is also powerful in videos. At least that's how I see it. So Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, you have failed in your duty. Maybe I use AI. Swear to God, AI would really add texture to the video. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, you have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. Like, what the fuck does that mean, right? It's my job to explain that through the visual aspect in the video. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, how about like, swear to God, I'll just use a TTS. Let's try this.
Like shrimp games or something. I don't know why they call it, probably for copyright reasons. Today I'm
Try
using
this.
soundboards to troll players on Squid Games to trick them into believing that it's safe to go. Dude, this one time I did it, like I think 10 people went.
Sorry, my bad. I'm playing your video. Let's see. What are you doing?
You have also failed in your duty as a rational being
No.
to legislate universal moral laws.
You have also failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws.
That makes no sense. Like, I know for a fact people won't get it because it just goes by too fast. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated, and modern commentary YouTubers use the same moral ethics to critique Mr. Beast. You only help the homeless as a means to an end. The end." Yeah, I mean, I'm putting a little bit extra effort into this video because most of my videos don't include a celebrity, and I just realized after I posted like a shit post video on my second channel, this channel, for Playboy Cardi, I noticed like a significant difference in the video getting pushed to, or it being recommended. So I think, okay. It's a lot of thinking. Very interesting. Sorry. Is this for short or long form? Long form. So it seems like you don't know my channel, but this is my main channel video. Not main channel video. Here's my main account, right? And sometimes videos bang, sometimes video do not. Recently, it's been in a dry spell, as you can tell. My most banger video was 2 months ago, and it was like achieving old people. Oh, you make shorts. Well, I don't think it's that. I don't think your shorts are of like. Here, let me find your channel. It's loading a while because I'm live streaming, but I mean, it's not like your videos do bad, right? They do really good, and they're long form as well. Oh, no wonder I can't see the shorts because I have shorts turned off. Oh, there's shorts. Oh, there we go. That makes so much more sense. Yeah, I mean, my question to you is, why specifically did you choose there? Yeah. It's because I have an extension, because I was like locked in, and me being locked in means don't have shorts popping up on screen. That's so funny. Oh, dude, no way. I've actually seen your videos.
Okay, let's see if they fall for the sound effect.
Dude, I saw that video. That's so funny. But yeah, here's the thing. I think the target audience should be more commentary YouTubers. Like, so back then, me and this guy used to hop on calls and we would talk about commentary videos, because I used to do commentary videos. And then like he told me like pick a niche and then blah, 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 blah. Very good advice. We stopped talking, unfortunately, which means my connect is gone. But I probably want to target his audience, right? So the idea would be less complicated, right? So you're right. Mr. Beast would have hated Mr. Beast, and this is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated. And his big argument. No. Okay, so it'd be, he doesn't treat people morally and puts them in a lot of danger for money. Well, the reason that sounds stupid is because it's for the younger audience. And the big YouTubers argument, okay. And modern commentary YouTubers use the same belief, and most. Okay, we're going to record the audio aspect just for now, because I think if I don't, I'll be stuck thinking of a script and the script wouldn't work too good. So I'll just record it right now. All right. Okay. I am talking. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "Ah, fuck." Never mind. It's not a younger audience if it's commentary. Right. But I think nonetheless, I think commentary audience is pretty. It's my audience, right? And I guarantee you, if I'm using too much big words that even I barely like can string along the meaning of, it'll be too difficult for the average audience. And I get it. You want to respect your audience as if they have intelligence, but if I do that, then I don't think I'll have too large of an audience. Okay, so it'd be okay. Okay, I'm talking. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast, and this is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated. Okay, I get it. This is way better than the other introduction. Okay, I didn't delete it though. That's good. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate." Or if anything, you've Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty." Right. Maybe I can just remove Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated." Make sure your hook is a banger because that's the most important thing for sure. Yeah, I think, No Brain James, you got a Discord? Because I have a server and I would love it if you just hopped on a call and gave me, or just not give me advice, but just tell me what you're specifically thinking for the concept of the video. Up to you though. I don't want to take up your time or, you're streaming and stuff, or I'm streaming and stuff. Not a lot of benefit for you, but I think this is, I fall in the self-improvement niche and I want to keep it that way. But then at the same time, the biggest problem with self-improvement, in a math class right now though. You're good, bro. You're good. I'll probably figure it out myself. But yeah, the problem is that, what's it called? Dude, congratulations, bro. If you got this much motion as a high schooler.
This video will teach you about virality and how content creators and companies take advantage of.
Yeah, if you got this much motion as a high schooler. Stop fucking talking. Stop fucking talking. Stop talking. Yeah, the problem in the self-improvement niche would be that if you want to do self-improvement, you would have to talk about trending topics. And I don't want to do that, right? And obviously, it's not just trending topics. You could also create a video like the one that did 80K on my channel. And ideally, if I do it consistently, it'd be really good. But I can't. I can't do it consistently because I'm not good enough, right? I don't have the vision to create a better title and thumbnail. So I don't know. There's a bit of pressure on my heels. So I want to succeed soon is the thought process. The hook has to be really good, right? I think if I check his hook, this will be the self-improvement, not self-improvement, but like
Also, if
commentary niche.
More people are talking about Mr. Beast's new show Beast Games, including some contestants. YouTuber Legal Eagle is suing Honey, one of the biggest YouTube sponsor scams. David Dobrik is back on YouTube after 2 years and is apparently jacked. Huge Twitch streamer drama with Extra Emily.
You got this. 2025 is gonna be your year. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the positivity. Funny enough, I had some guy that was like really, really negative in my stream yesterday, and I'll be honest, props to him because his negativity allowed me to the viewers loved the negativity. It climbed all the way up to like 24 because it was really engaging. We would talk shit in the comments and then we would debunk every point of his. But anyway, I'm live streaming. I should say I be focused, but I'm live streaming, so I'm not that focused on this video. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty." "You have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate." Right. If anything, I don't use quotes, right? Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a person. This is the belief universal moral laws. This falls in line. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated." He doesn't in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated, and modern commentary YouTubers use the same moral ethics. And many YouTubers, so we'll keep it shorter. I think you should do a bigger philosopher for the hook. No, you're right, but big, most recognizable philosophers and their ethical beliefs. Yeah, you know, no, that makes the most sense. I even searched that up, but I don't think. I mean, let's see, right? There's like Aristotle, but Socrates. Virtue is knowledge, right? So that's a little bit difficult to talk about. Plato is justice. So his ethical sense would be Plato argues that just a life in harmony is with the structure of soul. Like here's the biggest problem. Philosophers are fucking so gushy with their words. Even see, Immanuel Kant is pretty popular, but I think Aristotle is just as good. But virtue ethics, the video title is a really good idea though. I mean, yeah, that's what I thought, right? And my problem, because I actually recently dropped out of college, and I now feel death at my heels. I feel the pressure, I feel the urgency, which is a good thing, which is exactly what I want. It's not to create more time, it's just to feel the pressure. And I realized that, you know what? If I'm doing self-improvement, I probably should try to, I've always thought about this. It's to talk about trending topics, but in the lens of not commentary, but more self-improvement based. I think that's the idea. I think that's the future of my channel, or at least my main channel. Second channel is where I try to monetize the audience, but you know, that'll take a lot of time. Okay. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed." Immanuel Kant, because yeah, and then Kant is categorical imperative, argues that moral actions are done from duty and guided by universal maxims. One must act only according to the maxim where you by right. So maybe I go. Socrates believed that if one truly knows what is good, one will do the good. Ignorance leads to wrongdoing. His method, the Socratic method, involves questioning assumptions arrive at ethical truths. Right, I remember that. If I say Socrates, Mr. Beast will fucking, like, Socrates would question Mr. Beast's action, and Socrates wouldn't hate or love Mr. Beast, but question. Right. Socrates wouldn't love or hate Mr. Beast, but question why he chooses Socrates wouldn't love or hate Mr. Beast, but question. See, the problem is that the question is neutral, and because it's neutral, it doesn't take a strong stance. I don't think it creates a strong emotional attachment to the video or the hook, right? So then we go into Plato. And probably Plato argues that a just life is in harmony with the structure of the soul. This is much more spiritual, where it's more difficult, right? A moral person is one whose rational part governs desire and impulses, rightly mirroring. So, tell me more about Plato and how he would view reality TV shows and games. Aristotle is very popular. Aristotle maintains that moral virtue, excellence of character is found in the golden mean between excess and deficiency. A virtuous person develops good character through habituation, ultimately aiming. So Aristotle would like Mr. Beast, I would assume. So I could talk about that. Central to Plato's philosophy. The moral senses. Oh my motherfucker. Just give me a conclusion. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Could Plato find any redeeming value? Okay, despite his skepticism, Plato does allow some forms of art and storytelling, okay? Critique certain forms of art as imitation of reality, doubly removed from the truth of the forms. Okay, let's see. Why you drop out? Because I just needed the urgency, right? And there's really no downside to dropping out other than, oh, it'll take a year longer to graduate. But a lot of people take forever to even find their major. People are switching a lot, and I might as well do something I'd rather like. and see myself in the future of doing. But, you know, I dropped out because I saw what I was doing was a good distraction, right? A lot of people are distracting themselves with bad things like video games, blah, 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 blah. I was really good at school. I even had an internship. I even had a job where I was so good at teaching. A lot of the people who needed the job required a bachelor's degree. I didn't have it because I was just that good. But then again, I didn't want any of the success I was having. I was just a strong and competent person, or at least that's how I label myself. And you know, it was a good distraction because everyone in my society, my social group, my environment would tell me, oh, good job, you're doing a good thing. But that's not exactly what I wanted to do. So to me, it was a waste of time. And there was no urgency because I felt very secure, because the whole point of college is that there's security in what you're doing. And I didn't really need it, I think. But it's a gamble. We'll see how it goes. Oh my God. This is between ROMs and forms. Perfect ideas or forms. Oh, fuck this, dude. How the hell am I ever supposed to... Dude, I'm supposed to become a philosopher, understand everything, just to make this video. Be viewed as artificial imitations that draw viewers away from the pursuit of genuine knowledge and virtue. Oh shit. So how do I get a job if I don't? So how do I get a job if you don't go to college? I don't know about you. I don't know how young you are, but I actually have a cousin who was 19 years old. He dropped out and he's 22 now. He doesn't do any social media. Well, I guess he technically does, but he does e-commerce online. He makes $1 million a month and there was no route to it. He just created his own path, right? I think a lot of people misunderstand the world and that there are how-tos, and because if you follow this how-to, you will get exactly what you want. And in life, there is no actual how-to. If I was LeBron James and then I got reincarnated back to the past and I had to, my main goal was to get back to where I was today, and he recreated every single dribble and movement and score and every conversation, he would end up in a completely different place. Let alone would he be able to recreate it, because how-tos are not possible, right? So what do you mean, how do you get a job? That's a bad question, right? It's like the question is, it's a silly question because it shows a lack of understanding. Anyway, that's why I made the assumption you were young, but you know, I'm young as well. From a platonic standpoint, most reality TV shows and games focus on excitement, fame. Okay. I think we'll just go with Plato then. Yeah, I hope it did. I hope it did. A lot of people dropped out of college. A majority of people who do own like companies and stuff dropped out. We talked about Bill Gates dropped out. We talked about Mark Zuckerberg who dropped out. That doesn't mean dropping out is a good idea. A lot of people drop out because they lie to themselves and say, oh, I'm street smart. I'm not book smart. And then they drop out and nothing happens because they have a bad frame and structure to their lives, because they were never able to actually work hard when everybody is telling them one thing is important and they choose to ignore it, and they drop out and then they have actually no skills. I think being good at school is like a representation of how skillful you are. That doesn't mean only being in school is a representation of how you'll do in life, right? But it requires skills. Yeah, I know everything about it. Okay, better question. How do I take action onto what I want to do? I'm in digital marketing field. I know all about marketing and etc., but I don't know where to start to take my first step. I'm 18. Yeah, guess what? If you're in digital marketing, you have to have proof that you can digitally market, right? When I was looking for my editor, I required a portfolio. I needed to see what you've actually created. And that's the same thing with how I got my internship, right? I showed them numbers. I showed them the proof. If your goal is to work for someone in digital marketing and you're 18, have a portfolio. Try to get the numbers bigger. It will also teach you about it, and you know, it'll be easier to get a job, if that makes sense. What are you currently doing? Why is there so many people asking questions now? Holy shit, there's 10 people. I wonder why. Yeah, what I'm doing right now is trying to make a video about philosophers and Mr. Beast. And it's kind of complicated. It's kind of hard. It's hard as fuck, actually. And I'm just trying my best right now. I think I'm trying my best. Like specifically in e-commerce, does your cousin do? What does he sell on what platform, etc.? Yeah, Zach, it's stuff you can Google, by the way, right? I think this is the same point I'm talking about with how-tos. I even made a video with my cousin on my second channel. You can go check that out. He tells you everything with what he does. And guess what? A lot of people just try not to pop up in the camera if you can. Yeah, because the camera's full screen right now, by the way.
It won't see from there, right?
I don't think so. But it's okay. I have a portfolio. I've done freelancing for a while, but it's not 100% money guarantee. I've only made about 3,000 and I've been freelancing for about 3 years. Okay, dude, I'm not your business guy, right? But the idea is you have to find what the bottleneck to your business is. How can you make more money? Is it because you're not charging them enough money? Is it because you're taking too long to finish your work? So that's the bottleneck. Is it because you don't have enough clients? You have to figure out what the bottleneck is, and then you have to fix the bottleneck, and then there'll be another bottleneck, and then you'll fix that bottleneck. It's a never-ending bottleneck. But again, if you want to know about what my cousin does, he does e-commerce. He sells car parts. That's it, right? And he's not afraid of telling people what he specifically does because he knows that he'll beat them. Like, he doesn't care because he knows his stuff is better. He knows how to market it better. He has a better website. He has more blah, 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 blah. But I could enter that route, but I don't think that's what I specifically want to do. I think my goal is to make YouTube content. And I'll be honest, YouTube live streaming is actually really good because I know what's more entertaining is that if I talk to the audience and immediately once I start talking to the audience, fucking 12 views, 12 live viewers immediately. But it's going to get really boring because I'm just live streaming me working. How young are you? I'm 20, which is, I mean, depends. It depends on concept. You know, it's pretty old and it's also pretty young. Okay, back to it. So we're going to change the person. I think here's the idea, right? We'll see who's actually more popular using Google Trends. We'll see Plato. And then we'll also search up Kant to see who, for some reason though, it doesn't work. Like Google Trends doesn't work, so I have to hop on Chrome. So let's do that real quick. All right, we're here, and then we're going to Google Trends. We're just going to see who is searched more. I think that's a good representation to show who is more popular. So we'll do Kant. Oh, wow, yeah, Plato fucking mogs Kant. Holy shit. But, oh my God, the past day. Let's see, 12 months. All right, my lights turned off. Yep, all right, noted. I'm putting Plato at the beginning of the video. Okay, that's good. It's good to have someone recognizable, I'd say. So, Plato is a big fucking nerd. Curious on what the name of your cousin's website is just to study what he does. Yeah, dude. Dude, I literally told you, man. I fucking told you already. So let's go, right? I told you already. It's in my second channel, which is this that I'm live streaming on. And then you could check right here. There's a whole 20-minute video, 23-minute interview for him. I'm literally wearing the same outfit. Holy shit. No, I didn't even notice that. But this is the guy. He looks like a little kid because he is a little kid. He just makes, get him out. If everything loads. I do not make $1 million a month. It's my cousin over here, and we're quickly going to do an interview because I remember seeing one of my comments talking about, oh my gosh, you talk about him, what does your cousin do? And what do you do?
So usually if Rambo over here didn't introduce me or, you know, as people outside, I tell them that I am CIA.
Okay, he's trolling, but you can watch the whole video if you want. I gotta work my own shit, right? So I'll be doing that. Anyway. So I'll pretty much recreate everything I said. What's Plato's full name? It was saying Plato's real name was, oh, so we actually, okay. Plato. So I'll just copy the exact same thing. Plato would have hated Mr. Beast and said, yes, I obviously did not hate Mr. Beast. I think the idea is I just need to make it a little bit extreme. From a platonic standpoint, most reality TV shows and games focused on excitement, fame. Plato would have hated Mr. Beast because his content is focused on any book recommendations. Perfect. Good question. This book, The Courage to be Disliked. I have a bunch of books. I'd show it, but my girlfriend's right here and she doesn't want to be seen on camera. But I have a shit ton of books that we talk about. Anyway. Fuck this. So what's the next video going to be about? Mr. Beast and philosophers, right? You can link the two together. How philosophers would have viewed or judged Mr. Beast. But we're going to target it towards hate initially because people like hate a lot more. Plato would have hated Mr. Beast because his content is focused on excitement, fame, and material rewards. Excitement, fame, and material rewards. From his stand. No. Plato would have hated Mr. Beast because his content is focused on excitement, fame, or material reward. And from this standpoint, okay, guys, I gotta go take a piss real quick. I've been trying to hold it in, but because there's viewers now, I kind of care. But then at the same time, it doesn't really matter because I'll be live for like fucking hours today because I need to get this video done. So I'm going to quickly play music. Probably, let's see. What's a good song to play? I also gotta go refill my water because I'm recording a lot today. So I need to be hydrated. Boom, perfect. I was literally thinking of the song. All right, guys, I'll be back in 1 minute. Literally counting. Oh, shit, it's too fast. All right, I'll be back.
When you can't even hide it, and it didn't take forever to find it. I was all on my own, almost glad to be alone until love came in on time.
Please put it on the table after you're done, because I too need to drink water.
You had me fucked up. It used to be so hard to see. Your loving is easy. Everything's perfect. Please don't change a single
Okay.
thing.
Okay, I'm gonna finish the song. Okay, we're back. Back to work, pretty much. All right. So it'll be Plato would have hated Mr. Beast because his content is focused on excitement, fame, and material reward, which is superficial and just distracts people from the pursuit of what a nerd from the pursuit of genuine knowledge and virtue. From the pursuit of genuine knowledge and virtue. You don't. Okay, and then, so that's the introduction. That's it. Very quick and simple. And then we're going to really quickly explain everything of the video and its concept, right? And in this video, and a lot more philosophers hate, and a lot more philosophers hate, and a lot more philosophers hate than love Mr. Beast, and a lot more philosophers hate than love Mr. Beast. This is because what's the introduction to this? It should be
Apparently refusing to.
No. It should be. We're going to search for the tier list guy. Cars tier list. Okay.
This is the celebrity car tier list. Leonardo DiCaprio drives battery-powered cars because he cares about the environment. F tier. Christian Bale drove a Lamborghini.
That's too fast. There's no way I could do anything about that. How about this? It's too fast.
Putin. From a $2 billion mega mansion to a $50,000 tiny home, this is the billionaire house tier list. Vladimir Putin has a net worth of $200 billion.
Is that it? What would I specifically say? Well, it's a more complex topic. So I think what I'll let people know is that Plato would have hated Mr. Beast because his content is focused on excitement, fame, and material reward, which is superficial and distracts people from the pursuit of genuine knowledge and virtue. But that is boring. But it's a popular person, right? Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a person. This is under the belief." Okay. I'm actually going to record this instead. I think this will be way better. Okay. I am talking. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a person. This is under the belief of treating others how you want to be treated." Can you take off the thing? I could hear it in the background.
What thing?
The ching, ching, ching. The bracelets, my love. Okay, let's redo this. Okay. I am talking. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a person. This is under the belief of treating others how you want to be treated." Can you take off the thing? I can hear it in the background.
What thing?
The ching, ching, ching. Okay, one more time. Okay. I am talking. Immanuel Kant would have hated. Okay. I am talking. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a person. This is under the belief of treating others how you want to be treated." He doesn't treat people morally. All right, so that's the introduction, right? That's it. That's all I need. And then we'll go here. Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a person. This is under the belief of treating others how you want to be treated." And this is under the belief of treating others how you want to be treated. You cannot lie. You cannot lie. You cannot lie, treat others without autonomy and dignity. Oh my God. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a person. This is under the belief of treating others how you want to be treated." And YouTubers believe and YouTubers like Kant and YouTubers like Kant make the same critiques. So we'll do this, and then let's see. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. B. I don't like that I paused, so we're going to re-record everything. By the way, I'm spending a lot of time on the hook because that is the most important. And then once the first minute rolls by, I can take things easier and it smooths way faster. That's usually how I create my content. I think that's how a lot of YouTubers do it as well. But I think I'm taking too much time, but let's fucking go. Okay. I'm talking. Oh my God, I'm recording, my love. Okay, so like, please don't make noise. Okay. I'm talking. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a person. This is under the belief of treating others how you want to be treated." And believe it or not, YouTubers like Kant make the same critiques. You only help the homeless as an... I'm about to fucking crash the fuck out, dude. I'm about to crash the fuck out. God damn it. I gotta hop on a call with this dumb fuck as well. All right, let's see. What's up, just another guy making video, and then in about 30 minutes I have to hop on a call with some of my TikTok editor. Probably have to drop him soon because he is not cooking. And I think the thought process is I'll hop on TikTok, look at people who make streamers, who like clip other streamers, and I tell them like, I'll pay you to clip my shit, and hopefully it's a reasonable price and they do big numbers. That's the idea. But let's see what I have. Would have hated Mr. Beast. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated." And modern commentary YouTubers use the same moral ethics to critique Mr. Beast. You only help the homeless as a means to an end, the end being a video. And what's worse is that people are treated without autonomy and dignity throughout his video. And in Kant's perspective, Mr. Beast and his actions are morally negative, but not all. It's too long. That's the problem. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. This is in the belief..." Right. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a person. This is in the belief..." Right. We can do in. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated. And YouTubers like Kant and modern commentary YouTubers use the same. How would you feel about having to comply with AI disclosure like video game creators do on Steam Marketplace, as in mandatory tab each video when and how? I don't give a shit. Like it doesn't change anything. Fucking everyone uses AI now. Like I don't. Yeah, people don't know, but everyone uses AI. It's just like, who cares, right? It's all AI does is streamline the process. It's like the same idea of utilizing Google. Oh, you didn't do your own research, you just Googled it. Now every single study you have to prove that you use Google. It's like, it doesn't matter. Streamline. All AI does is speed up the work process. AI isn't crazy, it just makes things faster, right? Like, how do you think that would change the platform? No, it would not change the platform. Every fucking person, dude, fucking the CEO of Nvidia use AI for his scripts when he walks on stages, right? It's obviously the draft, not the final draft, but everybody uses AI. So, you know, I don't care. It wouldn't change anything. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a You have failed in your duty as a person." Your duty as a person. And commentary YouTubers have very similar beliefs. You only would have failed in your duty as a person. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated. In this video, we're going to... And this video... And this video will explain how... I think if anything, I'll just cut it short. Thank you. I think anything, I will cut this short and then I'll re-enter it and then finish my thought. I think that's the idea. I think that'll work really well. Because I know from scripting, it's a lot of show, not tell, but if you always show, it gets very confusing. That's my belief. So we're gonna try this. Okay. This video will teach. This video will explain. Judge. Okay, so I think the idea is I want there to be a personal connection to the video, so it would also increase more retention, and it's really based on how they're presented with Mr. Beast content. This is going to be very complex, right? It's going to be a very complex video, but I think I can do a really good job with what I can do, with my brain at least. So we'll try this. Okay, I'm talking. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a person. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated." This video will explain how philosophers judge Mr. Beast and how their thinking aligns with YouTubers who hate, support, and how you will judge Mr. Beast. Commentary YouTubers have a very similar belief to Kant, where you only help homeless people as a means to an end, the end being a video. And what's worse is that the games you put on treats people without autonomy and dignity throughout his video. I sound a little... I mean, let's think. Let's see how it sounds. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a person. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated." This video will explain how philosophers judge Mr. Beast and how their thinking aligns with the... Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in..." Immanuel Kant, Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. I actually got it. I got a really good introduction. Okay, I'm talking. Plato, Immanuel Kant. I am talking. Philosophers like Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. This video is all about philosophers, how they would have judged Mr. Beast, his content, the games, and how YouTubers utilize their moral ethics to persuade you to feeling a certain... Okay, let's do it. I'm talking. Philosophers like Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. This video is all about philosophers, how they would have judged Mr. Beast, his content. Philosophers like Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. This video is all about also love him. would also love him. This is why. Right. Even though I don't think AI should be used in creative work, good luck on your journey. That's funny. No, everybody uses AI, right? You talk about fucking websites, right? We talk about websites and how websites are used, and it's all creative if you really think about it. Websites are creative, marketing advertisements are creative, art is creative, all of it is used in AI. If you don't understand that the career space in the professional field where it's about coding, part of a good coder nowadays is being able to utilize AI to streamline creating the websites, creating the code, and that is creative work. So, you know, I understand the point you're trying to make. You want to keep it exclusive creative, but that's coming from a place of ignorance, not understanding. Does that make sense? And I mean it. My teachers recommend utilizing AI. So it's like, obviously some other teachers do not. A lot of them do not. But teachers do recommend, professors I mean, right? Because anyway, let's get back to it. Philosophers like Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. You would also love him. Would also love him. This is why YouTubers hate Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. Many more would also love him. This is why YouTubers hate, support, and are neutral towards Mr. Beast. It's all based on their moral ethics, which we will explain today. Immanuel Kant. Right. Yes. Okay, come on. Neutral towards Mr. Beast. It's all based on their moral ethics, which we will explore. Would also love him. Okay. Many more would also love. What content do I post? Self-improvement. You can. This is my second channel. You can check my main channel out if to see the type of content I make. One of the videos got 80K, so it's pretty cool. Or would also love him. This is why YouTube. Transition right here. Philosophers like Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. This is why YouTubers hate, support, and are neutral. I think I should also do like ethics. No. Okay. Also love him. Would also love him. Ethics. Okay, so I'll just define ethics really quick. Probably. Boom. Is it? Okay, so I'll define. So love him. Would also love him. Ethics. Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. Many more. Okay, I'm talking many more would also love him. Okay, I'm talking many more would also love him. The reason why there's such a big variance is because of ethics and how people choose to believe and perceive. It's too long. I gotta keep it very short and simple. There's such a big variance is because of ethics and how people. Many more would also. Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. Many more. Love him. Many more would also love him. This is because of ethics playing a role. This is because of ethics and a person's belief guiding our decisions and actions, just like YouTubers loving, supporting. Just like YouTubers loving, supporting. No, just like YouTubers hating, supporting, and not caring about Mr. Beast. Okay. Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. Okay, I am talking. Many more would also love him. This is because ethics and a person's belief guides their decisions and actions, just like YouTubers hating, supporting, and not caring about Mr. Beast. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said you have failed in your duty as a person. This is because he believes that treating others how you want to be treated. He's that guy. This video. Okay, perfect. I think that's good. You know, it's a little rough, but we're trying our best right now. Many more would also love him. Okay. More would also love him. This is because ethics and a person's belief guides their decisions and actions. What? Philosophers like Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. This is because ethics and a person's belief. Why does it sound like that? It sounds like shit. The transition is not very strong. I gotta go again, pretty much. Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. Okay. I am talking. Many more would also love him. This is because of ethics and a person's belief guiding their decisions and their actions. This is why YouTubers hate, support, and not care about Mr. Beast. There is no... I am talking. Many more would also love him. This is because of ethics and a person's belief guiding their decisions. Many more would also love him. This is because This is because of ethics and a person's belief guiding their decisions and their actions. This is why YouTubers hate, support, and not care about Mr. See, the problem is I don't need to re-emphasize the whole YouTuber part because I've already established it for philosophers. I think the idea is I naturally weave in the YouTubers without having to say it. Philosophers like Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. This is because of ethics and a person's belief guiding their decisions and their actions. Philosophers like Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. This is because of ethics and a person's belief guiding their decisions and their actions. That is why... guiding their decisions and their actions. Guiding their decisions and actions. That is why decisions and their actions. Belief guiding their decisions and their actions. Guiding their decisions and their actions. This is why a person can be loved and hated at the exact same time. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. I don't want to be that guy, but my girlfriend's low-key making noise and it's kind of annoying. Actions, their decisions and their actions. Because I'm locked in, man. Dude, I have to get this done. I don't want any noises that will distract the viewer. Okay, philosophers like Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. This is because of ethics and a person's belief guiding their decisions and their actions. This is why a person can be loved and hated at the exact same time. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Boom, there we go. That's the introduction. You did it. Philosophers like Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. This is because of ethics and a person's belief guiding their decisions and their actions. This is why a person can be loved and hated at the exact same time. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Their actions. This is why a person can be loved and hated at the exact same time. Okay. Fuck, I need a break. I'm so tired of hearing my own voice. Holy shit. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, you have failed in your duty as a person. This is in the belief of treating others. Okay. Then I pulled this over here for the transition, right? Because every work is not a wasted effort, hated at the exact same time. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated," and modern commentary YouTubers use the same moral ethics to critique Mr. Beast. You only help the homeless as a means to an end, the end being a video. And what's worse is that people are treated without autonomy and dignity throughout his video. And in Kant's perspective, Mr. Beast and his actions are morally negative. But not all philosophers would agree, and his actions are morally negative. Okay. Do I also have to explain what Mr. Beast specifically does? I think I do, because it's more entertaining. Philosophers like Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. This is because of ethics and a person's belief guiding their decisions and their actions. This is why a person This video will break down the ethics of each philosopher. Beast. Many more would also love him. Many more would also love him. This video is breaking down the ethics. Okay, I'm talking. Many more would also love them. This video is breaking down the ethics of each philosopher and YouTubers as to what beliefs. Right. This video is breaking down the ethics of each philosopher and YouTuber. Philosophers like Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. This video is breaking down the ethics of each philosopher and YouTuber. And in this video, would also love him. This video is breaking down the ethics of each philosopher. Philosophers like Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. This video is okay, so we'll ask about how maybe Socrates would view TV. Okay. All right. Oh my god, there's so much bullshit I have to fucking sift through. Would approach TV and game shows with a healthy dose of skepticism. Of course, man. Of course, you would just question everything. All right, we're going to look at maybe. No, it's not here. To see you love it is easy. Aristotle. What about Aristotle? How would he view Mr. Beast? When you can't even hide it. Aristotelian perspective, ethics, and the good life hinge on developing virtue, stable character traits that enable a person to fulfill their distinctively human function in an excellent way. Do matter for a flourishing life, but they're secondary to virtue. Okay? Aristotle would not flatly dismiss all TV or game shows as harmful. He was a pragmatist in many respects. However, he would propose two key criteria for judging them. Do they align with or undermine the cultivation of virtue? So he would not, because nothing about Mr. Beast is virtuous. Got it. Right. Shows that degenerate into base appetite, vanity, or manipulation. Ah, there we go. It's funny, people keep on recommending a book. I don't know why. Do people think, I mean, I guess because the video right now is very, I guess, complex. This book is great for people in the Gen Z area, right? It's mainly towards younger people who struggle with identity and improvement. It's a very good book. But if you want more practical books about creativity or power or seduction, there's like obviously Robert Greene books, and then there's also Rick Rubin books. There's a lot of books, right? It's dependent on your current situation that would work the best for you. Almost glad to be. All right, so we're going to change the. We're going to change the person. Philosophers like Plato, Immanuel Kant, philosophers like Aristotle, Plato, right? Would have hated. Okay, so I need to copy that down. So we'll do hook 2. It'll be like Plato, Aristotle. To see your love it is easy. Okay. Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. Okay. Philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. And this hinges on the idea, and this hinges on the fact of philosophers like Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Did I really say many more? Many more would also love him. Many more would also love him. There is a lot of variance. Many more would also love him. Many more would also love him. And it's not a matter of which. Many more would also love him. Because they have a different. Many more would also love him. Waiting for so long. This is why you would see YouTubers hating and equally supporting. It is all based on the person's ethics and what and how you, the viewer, also judges Mr. Beast. Philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. This is why you see YouTubers hating and equally supporting. It is all based on the person's ethics and how you, the viewer, let me go. Is it too much to ask? Babe, fix your posture. Even close. Is it too much to ask you? See, philosophers like Plato would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. Many more would also love him. Many more would also love him. This is all based. Philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. This is why you see YouTubers hating and equally supporting. Oh, fuck. So I should definitely emphasize that it's more self-improvement based, if that makes sense. So philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. Maybe I should have drank coffee today. God, philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. This video, many more would also love him. And I want you to think critically because it's easy. Fuck. Dude, this is so hard. Dude, I might need to walk away and take a break. I don't know. I don't know if I'm being a fucking little pussy right now. Many more would also love him. What do I do? Oh my gosh. So the problem is I want to create a hook and intro to where the person, this is really big brain fog right now, or like a creative block, writer's block. I don't know what to do because I don't know what to label it. I don't know how to describe the video because I want the viewers to help, to feel like this is helpful, right? Or more specifically, I want to be a little bit manipulative in the sense of most people who judge Mr. Beast is viewing it from a herd mentality perspective, and they're not really critically thinking what they actually believe in. Okay. And I want you, the viewer. And I'll just be honest, and I want you, the viewer, to think, and I want you, the viewer, to think critically. Is key. Philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. And I want you, the viewer, to think critically. Why is there so much hate and love for one person? How could there be and love for one? Okay, I think I got it. Okay, I'll fucking go. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's get it. Okay. I'm talking philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. And I want you... No. Why did I sound like that? Okay, let's see. Let's see what this sounds like. Oh, I don't hear it. Philosophers like Plato, Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast. Okay, I am talking philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. And I want you, the viewer, to think critically. How could there be so much hate and love for one person? This is why... Okay, so I think that's the introduction, right? I think it could be better. I'll probably think of it once something comes up. Okay. And then we will move forward. I am talking philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. And I want you, the viewer, to think critically. How could there be so much hate and love for one person? This is why... Okay, perfect. And love for one person. Perfect. And then I grab you... Maybe it's this one, I think. Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a Philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. And I want you, the viewer, to think critically. How could there be so much hate and love for one person? Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast and said, "You have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. This is in the belief of treating others how you..." Right? Okay, so I'll just cut the whole Immanuel Kant would have hated Mr. Beast because it's boring. We've already said it. So much hate and love for one person. You have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated, and modern commentary YouTubers use the same moral ethics to critique Mr. Beast. You only help the homeless as a means to an end, the end being a video. And what's worse is that people are treated without autonomy and dignity, an end, the end being a video. Okay. So I think the idea is Immanuel Kant would have hated this. Philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. And I want you, the viewer, to think critically. How could there be so much hate and hated at the exact same person's belief guiding their decisions? And what's worse, philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. And I want you, the viewer, to think critically. How could there be so much hate and love for one person? Okay. This is why. How could there be so much hate and love for one person? You have failed. Okay, I'll probably reread it and then eyeball everything. So go here. You have failed. And love for one person. Something for one person. You have failed in your duty as a person. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated from Immanuel Kant, and commentary YouTubers have very similar beliefs where you only help the homeless as a means to an end, the end being a video, and there is no respect for the person being utilized. I have to really think about this, right? I have to really think about it. You have failed in your critique. Philosophers like Plato. Okay, come on. Let's see. Philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. And I want you. Okay, I sound like a retard. Let's fucking try this again. Okay. I'm talking. Philosophers. I'm talking. Philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast, and many more would also love him. And I want you, the viewer, to think critically of this video. How could there be so much hate and love for one person? Immanuel Kant would have told Mr. Beast that you're... And what's worse is that people are treated without autonomy and dignity throughout his video. And in Kant's perspective, Mr. Beast and his actions are morally negative. This is because of ethics and a person's belief guiding their decisions and their actions as a person. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated, and commentary YouTubers have very similar beliefs. You only help the homeless as a means to an end, the end being a video. Okay, fuck, a lot, yeah. Spootery chess. I'll use you as my little break. Let's see what video you're working on. Spootery chess. Ooh, a chess account. That's interesting. Now even close. Is it too much to ask you? Is it too much to ask? Cool. Are you scripting for a main channel video or a second channel video? Honestly, 1,000 subscribers is pretty good if your niche is chess. So congratulations, bro. Looks cool. Much to ask. New one gonna be better though. Obviously, right? Every video we make has to be better than the last. So I hope it is better. Okay. Philosophers like Plato, Philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast, and many more would also love him. And I want you, the viewer, to think critically of this video. Main video. I see. How could there be so much hate and love for one person? Immanuel Kant would have told Mr. Beast that you're... And then I said, Mr. Beast, that you're... And then I... Mr. Beast, you have failed in your duties for one person. Immanuel Kant would have told Mr. Beast, you have failed in your duty as a person. This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated, and commentary YouTubers have very similar beliefs. You only help the homeless as a means to an end. Okay, and then we'll ask ChatGPT, how would Kant view a person who helps homeless people? But they would record and post it online for views and money. Their sole purpose is not to help but garner views. All right, let's see what this MF would view. What's the video about if you're still here?
On April 6, 2021, I started playing chess and I sucked. I was in high school, bored in class, and I wanted a game to play on my school's computer. All the classes
2100. Congrats, bro.
Mario, Minecraft, cool math games, they got them all. So I googled chess.com, not even knowing it was a real thing. I made an account.
I remember playing chess around that time too. It's definitely not as good as you, but I was playing chess because I remember XQC was playing it. That's the homeless as a means to an end. The end being a video. Okay, and then let's see. Motive matters most. Since the individual's primary motive is self-promotion rather than moral duty, the act lacks genuine moral worth in Kant's eyes. Right? So, as a means to an end, the end being a video, but this is an assumption. Means to an end, the end being a video, the end. Okay, I'm talking the end being a video, but this is an assumption. Okay, I'm talking the end. Ah, fuck. What was I gonna say? Video. The end. Okay, I'm talking the end being a video, but this is an assumption. Okay, I'm talking the end being a video, but this is an assumption that he does this to an end. The end being a video. Okay, I'm talking the end being a video, and this is an assumption. The end being a video, and this is an assumption. This is an. Okay. The end being a video, but this is an assumption that Mr. Beast's motive is not to help people, but to actually garner views. And you can make that guess because most of his recent videos are not helping. Okay, I could write that down. Right, that sounds good. Is it too much? Oh shit, little fuck called me. Oh shit, we gotta hop on a call. Give me a second, guys. Looks like he's not even gonna pick up. Let me turn off my face cam. Actually, we'll see if he picks up. I gotta write this down. The end being a video, and this is an assumption. This is an. Okay, but this is an assumption. Okay. I was probably right somewhere here. Is it too much to ask you? But this is an assumption that his. Oh, what's up, bro?
Oh, you're live. Are you?
I am live. Yeah, I am.
Oh, that explains it. What's up, man?
Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna go take a piss. You're turning on your cam.
I bet.
All right, cool. I'll talk to you soon. Like very quick. I'm gonna take a piss.
Yeah. What's up, chat? Moment. Color range on this is terrible. Moment. Let me open on my OBS.
Even when we're close, is it too much to ask you? Okay, I'm back.
Okay, sick.
All right, let's see. Let's turn on the cams.
That. What's up, man? Oh, it's open in my OBS. One moment. Jesus.
Okay, Tropics.
Okay.
What's the excuse this time?
What do you mean?
Were you not supposed to upload X amount of videos in a week?
I did. I did.
You?
Yeah, you said make 4. I made 4. We agreed on 4 a week, right? That are just higher quality?
Right. Let me see real quick. 4.5.
Yeah.
2.5. Okay. So let's watch the videos and you tell me specifically what the problem is, right? Because there's always a problem. It's not like something's perfect. So you tell me what the issue is with this, with the most recent videos.
Give me a sec. I'm opening it up. Moment. The close out of Call of Duty 2. Alright, cool. Move this here. Move the screen share. Cool.
So, Tropics, my question is, if you knew that we were going to hop on a call, why did you even have Call of Duty open?
Oh, it's just been open since last night. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot to close it. I didn't even notice.
Jesus Christ. All right, play the video.
Alright, sick. I'll play this one. I'll turn on the sound.
And sense of pride. I like to maintain my ego and sense of pride, but this is just an opportunity I could not walk away from. I got flown out like a pussy little
Okay, so
bitch.
pause.
Not only that,
Pause. Yeah.
So why did you choose to keep, or initially, why did you even choose that type of content? Why did you think it would do good?
Because
You will be a,
this one, or where was it? This one got a lot of views.
you will be a,
So I wanted
Yeah.
to keep that going. And I was
What do you-
hoping I could do better, but the views just steadily declined. And then with these two, I made those really late at night and just wanted to get in the quota. So
right. And there's already the problem,
Yeah.
right? You said it's for quality,
yeah.
but you just did it late at night sloppily. So it was really a quantity play.
Yeah. To that extent, yeah. Though I did
Okay.
spend more time than I would have on this if I was going to make, like, these, like, crap outs that I did when I first started.
Okay. So it's still lower quality, but it's
is, yeah.
a little bit higher quality is your excuse.
I guess. I don't...
I mean, you tell me,
know.
right? How do you think I should react to that?
I don't know.
Give me a real answer.
I guess kind of mad, I guess.
Okay.
I mean...
you tell me, right? You tell me specifically. How should I feel? What should I expect?
Well, I mean, I guess it could have been higher quality, and that is my bad, because what you should expect, right? I guess you should be mad, because I said I was going to make it a lot better, and I didn't. So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. One of the viewers repurposed the question I asked earlier. What made you decide on the video topic? Like,
What made me decide on the video topic? Oh,
right, that one video.
this one?
No, the one
Or
we just
the
watched
Hope Core
previously.
one? This one?
Yes, the Hubcore one. And yes, also
Because-
we already discussed about it. It was obviously the views went down because the topics you chose were poor, and equally the trend was dying. So why would you get better and work on the same dead trend? It wouldn't make
Well,
sense.
I stopped it after this point, when we did the call.
Yeah, after I told you to, and I had to tell you like twice or thrice. Oh fuck, the lights are here. Shit, give me a second. I gotta change the lights. All right, you think specifically what you have to say to me next. I'm going to fix something. How does that happen? Do we have scissors, my love? Can you go get it?
There should be some right there.
Go get it.
There should be some right there.
Where the fuck is it?
In front of you.
So pissed. Okay, round two. Round two. I don't know why I keep on breaking. Even when you're too much to ask.
Pass me your water when you're done.
No, give me more tape, my love.
Where is it?
It's right there.
Let's just erase it.
Okay. You're good. I'll just temporarily fix it. Okay.
I'm leaving.
Alright, bye bye.
Pass me the water.
Shut up.
I need the water.
All right, bye, babe. Love you. Okay, Tropics. When I asked you what type of video you chose, like, why did you specifically choose that video?
I would just click on a video, and then I would try to, like, find the best clip I could for it.
Okay, what's the thought process for picking the clip?
It's kind of hard to describe, I guess. I would, like, watch through the video, and I'd be like, you know what, maybe I could put, like, hope core behind this, or motivational behind this, and then I would try to edit that, and then I just didn't do it the best way.
Okay, so Tropics, we've discussed about this, like, multiple times, where it's very simply, you find a hook, a climax, and a conclusion.
Yeah.
Okay, let's play one of the videos, and let's see your thought process.
Moment.
When I wash the dishes, oh, I have a little bit of OCD, you know.
Think about it. How can you be happy 24/7? Because happiness is yin and yang. It only is true when there is also sadness. But if you want happiness 24/7, you have to constantly level up, where your previous happiness is actually the worst moment of your life. And here's the even bigger thing. Your life is so boring that you need to create labels that this specific action holds this much meaning.
Oh, I get a little depressed when I...
So I saw a hook. Was there anything else that I should have been looking for?
I guess not. I don't know. I mean, I would consider this to just be kind of like the main content, right?
All right, so what's the
Am I wrong?
climax? What's the climax? Like, what's the point it's leading up to? It's building up to?
When there is also sadness. But if you want happiness 24/7, you have to constantly level up, where your
I don't know. I guess it was kind of like here,
happiness is the worst moment of your life.
and then it kind of went to the explanation here. So yeah, no, I think that was.
Okay, so
was
what's the
pretty
climax of the video? Like, you tell me the climax of the video.
I guess my thought process was
The worst moment of your life.
where you said it was the worst moment of your life.
What does
guess
that even mean?
That was
Want happiness 24/7, you have to constantly...
like, you start off by saying like, whatever it was.
Get a little depressed when I...
Getting depressed when you do the dishes, and then
It's true when there is also...
it led up to like, yeah, that's true, or whatever.
Constantly level
I just woke up from like a nap an hour ago, or not an hour ago, like something like that. Give me a second. I'm still tired.
Tropics.
Yeah.
You're pause.
I am the king of excuses. Yeah.
You're the fucking king of excuses.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, what excuse do you have for being so tired anyway? Like, after an hour, you should be awake by then. Right? The circadian rhythm, blah, 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 90 minutes, you should be awake by then. So, like, scientifically, there shouldn't be an excuse.
I guess so. I'm still pretty tired though.
Right.
I
Why
don't
are you
know.
so tired?
I just am. I've had like a messed up sleep schedule like the past few days. So I got sick.
You know what's crazy? We've had many calls, and we would
Yeah.
have the exact same conversation about how your sleep schedule is always messed up for the past few days.
Yeah.
But how has it been messed up for the past few days every time we call?
Because then I'll get it fixed, and then it messes up again. Like it's an odd thing. Like it'll be normal for a while, and then it'll get messed up. But yeah, I guess we're getting off topic though.
I'm thinking, because this is very disappointing, Tropics. Let me think. Okay, what do you think I should do?
I think the last time we had this conversation, which 2 weeks ago, I don't know, but you're like, you know what, we should end the editing thing, and I'm kind of expecting you to do that again.
Okay. Do you think you deserve it? Okay. Keep going.
I think that's also because it's my job to like have a vision, right? But I think if you remove that and you just gave me like the work, the vision for me, you just kind of gave me the ideas, I could do the editing and get better at editing and edit the videos.
So I'll tell you right now, Tropics, you cannot do the editing, right? Because you don't understand editing is not the way it's supposed to look, but how it retains the retention of the people, right? And you're asking me to do all the work and then you do the mindless stuff. But that's not how jobs work, Tropics. There needs to be skill involved. You could tell anyone on CapCut to do what you're doing. The responsibility is choosing the type of content and making it go big. Anyway, it's a shame, but yeah, you're right. Exactly. No more editing for me. You did 4. You did 4.5 out of the 7. You do the math. I'll send you the money. Blah 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 blah. All that kind of stuff. But I think this is just from me to you, not to insult you, but just to let you know for future work. If you ever plan on doing anything else outside of me, you cannot take instructions. Right? Does that make sense? There's a lot of instructions where I told you to very, very avidly, like multiple times, to look for the hook, the climax, and conclusion before you make a TikTok. Then we checked the most recent one, which is meant to decrease the amount of TikToks so you can increase quality, so you can spend more time to prepare the type of video. Still failed on that part.
Yeah.
Right. And the times where it does get high views is where I tell you a lot of instructions and what to specifically do, and you kind of fail anyway. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. So I see no incentive, especially with the time I spend in these calls. And it's just a different perspective now that I have another editor. So I think the thought process is we'll part ways and I'll find my own TikTok editor just through my For You page and pay them through that way.
Sounds
all right,
good.
Cool.
All right. I'll see you.
It is good. All right. Bye, Tropics.
Bye.
Okay. There we go. There was all that. Usually I'm actually very positive and happy. I think today I'm a bit annoyed because I'm fucking working on my video, and the annoyance comes from like a tolerance of bullshit, right? And there's just been so much bullshit, and I'm just not in the fucking mood to fucking play dilly-dally with this goddamn silly goose of an idiot where, I've told him a lot of things to do and improve upon, just can't do it. And this is going to make people, the few people that is watching me, going to view me very negatively, but that's the fucking truth, right? Because in the context of you tell someone to do something and they can't follow instructions, I don't know why. And I finally got a taste of someone who can follow instructions, this editor, where I tell him exactly what to do, right? I gave him a Google Doc, which I always do for this guy as well. And I tell him, okay, this is aesthetic, this is the aspect ratio, this is how I will edit it, this is how I want the drawings, this is where you watch and find the footage itself to keep in the background, which, by the way, instantly did it in the 10-second video clip that I asked of. Let's see. Very proud of this work. He must have sent it. Where did he send it? Like right here. And by the way, this guy is the same age, just completely different levels of competency. All my friends are fast food eating gamers, and naturally my standards warped to what my environment was. And I say was because I killed them all. Metaphorically, I left. Right, so the first 10 seconds, little teaser for the main channel video coming up, and gave instructions one time and followed it immediately. And it's such a big red flag on my part where I had a scarcity mindset where, oh my gosh, I need to find an editor. I don't have an editor. I'll just fucking stick with this guy. This is not how I should, work and do things, right? It's a waste of time on everyone, both sides, because the guy's incompetent and I should be utilizing my resources better, even though he's not expensive. He was willing to work for free. It's just like, yeah, free is not enough. Okay. Anyway, we're moving forward. We're still back to the video. Fun little break, I'd say. Let's see. Philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast, and many more would also love him. And I want you, the viewer, to think critically of this video. How could there be so much hate and love for one person? Immanuel Kant would have told Mr. Beast, "You have failed in your duty as a person." This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated, and commentary YouTubers have very similar beliefs. You only help the homeless as a means to an end, the end being a video. The end being a video. Then we go here. We go here. Let's see. The end being a video. The end being a video. And what's worse? No. Okay. I'm talking the end being a video. And this is an assumption. But this is an assumption. But this is an assumption on his motives. Okay, so fuck. So if we check most recent Mr. Beast videos, they're no longer about actually helping people. Obviously, he has the philanthropy channel where it is about helping people. So you could make the argument he is pro helping people, he is pro isn't. Okay, let's see what this video is about.
I told you, you can help tens of thousands of people live a better life without ever leaving your couch. By just clicking on a thumbnail and watching a video, you can help provide electricity to villages, rebuild entire towns.
Okay.
So in just 4 days, people of rural and poor communities often receive little to no treatment at all. We wanted to help, so we partnered with Operation Smile to pay for 100 surgeries. They're going to be having a life change forever. After the procedure is completed, many of these children will be able to smile for the first time. Our patients are going to have the opportunity to actually have a normal life. The Beast philanthropy team then flew out to Nepal and traveled to the remote village of Kloaga. After a warm welcome, we found out more about the problems these locals face due to their isolation. This community has no electricity, meaning that local doctors have no access to proper medical equipment. If more complex care was needed,
okay, so obviously he is here to help people. That's why he has a philanthropy channel. But then you can make the argument that, oh, the reason why he's trying to help them is because it initially got him views and it makes him seem like a good person to deflect everything. It's a lot. It's really based on his motives. To be treated, and commentary YouTubers have very similar beliefs. You only help the homeless as a means to an end. The end being a video. The end being a video. But this is an assumption on his motives that he doesn't. But this is an assumption on his motives that he only helps for content. But no one would really know that. Okay. Treating people as means, recording interaction merely for views, risk seeking the homeless individual as a prop, violating Kant's mandate to respect others as ends in themselves, outcome versus intention. Even if the homeless benefit, Kant would classify the overall action as morally deficient compared to an identical act performed purely out of duty or compassion. Yeah, he probably wouldn't like Mr. Beast. You only help the homeless as a means to an end. The end being a video. The end being a video. I could have explained it. Want to be treated, and commentary YouTubers have very similar beliefs. You only help the homeless as a means to an end. Only help the homeless as a means to an end. The end being a video. The end being a video, and they're the prop, the content. The end being a means to an end. The end being a video. Okay. I am talking the end being a video, and they are the prop used to make. Okay. I am talking the end being a video, and they are the prop, the content to create that video. And you could also make the argument that all his previous videos never was about helping people until it became financially reasonable or justifiable for himself, something like that. Okay, I am talking the end being a video, and they are the prop used to make. Talking that, I think the end being a video, right? And then what did I say afterwards? Oh, I didn't say anything afterwards. Okay. Equally. An end. The end being a video. The end being a video. And what's worse, The end being a video. The end being a video. And equally, people that are treated as a means to an end. The end being a video. Means to an end. The end being a video. Okay. I am talking the end being a video. And equally, he uses people as a prop content where they are not treated with autonomy or any dignity as a way to create more content. And in Kant's perspective, Mr. Beast and his videos are morally deficient. But not all philosophers would agree, because from a utilitarianistic, okay, right, okay, I'm talking the end being a video, and equally the end being a video, and equally, okay, pull this here, put this there. I think this is very good. I think I'm going to move all these babies right there. Boom. Philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast, and many more would also love him. And I want you, the viewer, to think critically of this video. How could there be so much hate and love for one person? Immanuel Kant would have told Mr. Beast, "You have failed in your duty as a person." This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated, and commentary YouTubers have very similar beliefs. You only help the homeless as a means to an end, the end being a video. And equally, he uses people as a prop content where they are not treated with autonomy or as a means to an end, the end being a video. And equally, he uses people as a prop content where they are not treated with the end being a video. And equally, he uses people as a prop. But this is under the means to an end, the end being a video. Okay, I'm talking the end being a video, but this is under the assumption that Mr. Beast and his motives is not to genuinely help people, and you cannot know that. But equally, when he does the challenges, the games, he doesn't treat people with autonomy. Okay, what's up? We got more people in. I think I'm going to lower my volume. It's too loud. It's hurting my fucking ears. A video, but the end being a video, but this is, I'll be honest, guys, I've been thinking about how I treated my girlfriend when she asked for the water. I said no. The reason why I did that was because I asked her to help me find where the scissors were, right? And she was like, "You go look for it yourself, it's over there." And then when I asked her to help, she's like, "Oh, baby," I don't know. I'm low-key being a hater, but I think she deserved it. Okay, let's go. The end being a video, but this is under the end being a video, but this being a video. But this is under the assumption that Mr. Beast and his motives is not to genuinely help people, and you can to an end. The end being a video, but this is under. Okay. The end being a video, but this is under. Okay. Actually, my mood is getting way better. I think I can finish this today. The end being a video, but this is under the assumption that Mr. Beast and his motives is not to genuinely help people, and you cannot know that. But equally, when he does the challenges, but equally, when he does the challenges, okay, so I'll do this, but equally, when he does the games, when he does challenges involving contestants and treat people with autonomy, they are not treated with autonomy and degrades something about dignity. Where is it? And they're treated without autonomy, locking them into. So let's pick a Mr. Beast video where the challenge is pretty bad. That's a crazy video. I actually don't watch his shit, believe it or not. Locking them into a confined area for money. And locking them. Okay, so something, but equally, when he does challenges involving contestants, they're treated without autonomy, locking them into confined spaces for money. Contestants, they're treated without autonomy, locking them into confined spaces for money. Equally, on top of that, it degrades the people, locking them into confined spaces for money, which degrades their dignity. Something about dignity. But equally, when he does challenges involving contestants, they are treated without autonomy, locking them into confined spaces for money, random challenges that degrades their dignity. And man can't morally, let's see. And in Kant's perspective, Mr. Beast and his video are morally bad. There we go. Locking. Okay. Boom. And not know that. But equally, when he does the so I'll do here. And you cannot know that. But okay. Where the fuck is it? Oh, and you cannot know that. But equally, when he does challenges involving contestants, he uses people as a without content where they are not treated with autonomy or any dignity, random challenges as a way to create more content. And in Kant's perspective, Mr. Beast and my fucking mouth is so tired. Oh my god, I hate this. Let's see how it goes though. And you cannot know that. But equally, when he does challenges involving contestants, they are treated without autonomy, locking them into confined spaces for money. Also, I forgot to say, but hello, Steaky Fan Clips. Hello, Ellie. This is just me recording a video from a main channel, but I'm working on the audio first. All right, let's fucking get it. I'm fucking tired. I've been doing this for too long. I've only been working for 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's crazy. It's not even an 8-hour shift that's happening. And you cannot know that. But okay, I am talking, and you cannot know that. But equally, when he does, I forgot how did I do it? And you cannot know that. But equally, and you cannot know that. But equally, when he does challenges involving contestants, they are treated without autonomy, locking them into confined spaces for money, random challenges that degrades their dignity. And in Kant's perspective, Mr. Beast and his videos are morally bad. But not all philosophers would agree, because from a utilitarianism perspective, where the goal is to make the most amount of people happy, what is utilitarianism? I actually don't know. It's funny that I'm making a video about it. Utilitarian. Here's the moral theory, which judges the rightness of actions based on their making the most amount of people happy. I think that's the idea. Is utilitarianism making the most amount of people happy? But cannot know that. But equally, I think, I don't like it. Let's see. Let's see if I can mash these two together. Know that. But equally, when he does challenges involving contestants, okay. Equally, when he even when you're close, is it too much to ask you? Is it too much to ask? But equally, when he does challenges involving contestants, they are treated without autonomy, locking them into confined spaces for money, random challenges that degrades their dignity. And in autonomy, locking them into confined spaces for money, random challenges that degrades their dignity. And in Kant's perspective, Mr. Beast and his videos are morally bad. But not all philosophers would agree, because from a utilitarianism perspective, where the goal is to make the most amount of people happy, right? So philosophers would agree, because from a utilitarianism perspective, where the goal is to make, because from a utilitarianism perspective, where the goal, most popular utilitarianist is to make all philosophers. Okay, so let's say philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast, and many more would also love him. And I want you, the viewer, to think critically of this video. How could there be so much hate and love for one person? Immanuel Kant would have told Mr. Beast, "You have failed in your duty as a person." This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated, and commentary YouTubers have very similar beliefs. You only help the homeless as a means to an end, the end being a video. But this is under the assumption that Mr. Beast and his motives is not to genuinely help people, and you cannot know that. To an end, the end being a video. But this is under the assumption to genuinely help people, and you cannot know that. Means to an end, the end being a video. The end being a video, but the end being a video, but this is under the assumption that Mr. Beast and his motives is to exploit the people. You cannot know that, so you cannot make a definitive decision. All right. But this is under the end being a video, but this is under the being a video. But there we go. Put this here, throw that there. And the end being a video. But this is under the assumption that Mr. Beast and his motives is to exploit the people. You cannot know that, so you cannot make a definitive decision. Equally, when he does challenges involving contestants, they are treated without autonomy, locking that Mr. Beast and his motives is to exploit the people. You cannot know that, so you cannot make a definitive decision. Equally, when he does challenges involving contestants, they are treated without autonomy. Cannot make a definitive decision. You cannot make a definitive decision. What we do know is that when Mr. Beast holds up challenges with the contestants, they are not treated with autonomy. They will be locked in confined spaces for money and something like that. I think that'll work. What we do know is that when decision, make a definitive decision. What we do know is that when Mr. Beast holds up challenges with the contestants, they are not treated with autonomy. Involving contestants, they are equally when he does challenges Okay, so maybe when Mr. Beast held vision. What we do know is that when Mr. Beast held when he does challenges decision. What we do know is that when Mr. Beast does challenges involving contestants, they are treated without autonomy, locking them into confined spaces for money, random challenges that degrades their dignity. And in Kant's perspective, Mr. Beast and his videos are morally bad. But not all philosophers would agree, because from a utilitarianism perspective, where the goal is to make the most amount of people happy. What is utilitarianism? Equally, when he philosophers would agree, because from a utilitarianism perspective, where from a utilitarianism perspective, popular utilitarian or Jeremy Bentham is credited with the founding modern utilitarianism. It was Mill's writing, especially his short work, that brought the theory to a broader audience. Okay. Who the fuck is Mill? Jeremy Bentham is credited as founding modern. It was Bill's writings, especially his short work in 1863. But Who is Mill and what is their who is Mill and what is their full name? Okay, let's see. John Stuart Mill. Okay. Okay, John Stuart Mill. All philosophers would agree, because from a utilitarianism perspective, would agree, because from a not all philosophers would agree, because from a and because not all philosophers would agree, and from a utilitarianist, okay, not all because not all philosophers would agree. And from a utilitarianist perspective, their goal is to maximize the overall well-being of everyone. And this includes making some people sad for the majority of other people to be happy. And Mr. Beast, with all the contestants, while they suffer, they get money at the end of it. And Mr. Beast benefits, so he's happy. The contestants are happy equally. When Mr. Beast does something bad, all the commentary YouTubers are happy because they get content and they get to make money out of it. And the people watching Mr. Beast, all the commentary YouTubers' content are equally entertained, which boosts the overall happiness of society. And this is from a long-term perspective. Okay. I cooked with that one. I think we can just move forward. Whew. All philosophers would agree. And from a utilitarianist, okay, not all, because not all philosophers would agree. And from a utilitarianist perspective, philosophers would agree, because from a utilitarianist perspective, their goal is to maximize the overall well-being of everyone. And this includes making some people sad for the majority of other people to be happy. And for the majority of other people do know is that when Mr. Beast does challenges involving contestants, they are treated without autonomy, locking them into confined spaces for money, random challenges that degrades their dignity. And in Kant's perspective, Mr. Beast and his videos are morally bad. But not all philosophers would agree, because from a utilitarianist perspective, their goal is to maximize the overall well-being of everyone. And this includes making some people sad for the majority of other people to be happy. And Mr. Beast, with all the contestants, while they suffer, they get money at the end of it. And Mr. Beast benefits, so he's happy. The contestants are happy equally. When Mr. Beast does something bad, okay, I thought I cooked, but I could have talked better. Would agree, because from a utilitarianist perspective, their goal is to maximize the overall well-being of everyone. And this would agree, because from a utilitarianist perspective, because from a utilitarianist perspective, because from a utilitarianist perspective, their goal is to maximize the overall well-being of people. And this includes making some people sad for the overall. Their goal is to maximize the overall well-being of everyone, and this includes making some people sad for the majority of other people to be happy. Mr. Beast if you look objectively, Mr. Beast does that. He creates jobs. He entertains billions of people. The participants who do suffer get money, which is something they consented to. And commentary YouTubers talking bad about Mr. Beast is equally happy because they are able to create content and generate income from Mr. Beast. Overall, he is a net positive to society than negative. Okay, I got it. And in Kant's perspective, Mr. Beast and his videos are morally bad, but not all philosophers would agree, because from a utilitarianist perspective, their goal... Okay, let's get it. Fuck, I'm so tired. Not all philosophers would agree, because from a Okay, and not all philosophers would agree, because from a utilitarianist perspective, their goal is to maximize the overall well-being of people, and this includes making some people sad, uncomfortable, cry, for the majority of everyone else to be happy. And if you look objectively, Mr. Beast does that. He creates jobs, he entertains billions of people, the participants who do suffer get money, which is something they consented to, and commentary YouTubers talking bad about Mr. Beast is equally happy because they're able to utilize his negative situations to create content, which generates more income and entertains more of the viewers who dislikes Mr. Beast. Overall, he's a net positive to society than negative. Let's not also talk about the philanthropy he does. Okay, and I forgot to talk about the motive behind it. The motive does not matter. It's if he helps the world, he helps the world. And not all philosophers would agree, because from a right there, put that there, would agree, because from a utilitarianist perspective, their goal is to maximize the overall well-being of people, and this includes making some people sad, uncomfortable, cry, for the majority of everyone else to be happy. And if you look objectively, Mr. Beast does that. He creates jobs, he entertains billions of people, the participants who do suffer get money, which is something they consented to, and commentary YouTubers talking bad about Mr. Beast is equally happy because they're able to utilize his negative situations to create content, which generates more income and entertains more of the viewers who dislikes Mr. Beast. Overall, he's a net positive to society than negative. Let's not also talk about the society than negative. Let's not also talk about the philanthropy he does to society than negative. He's a net positive to society than negative. Okay. I am talking. He's a net positive to society. And this is from a utilitarianistic perspective where motives does not play a role. It is the objective results they do. It doesn't matter if a bad person does good to the world. In a utilitarianist perspective, they are a good person. Okay. I'm talking. He's a net positive to society, and this is from a utilitarian positive to society than negative. And this is from a utilitarianistic perspective where motives does not play a role. It is the objective results they do. It doesn't matter if a bad person does good to the world. In a utilitarianist perspective, they are a good person. Results they do. It doesn't matter if a bad person does good to the world. They do. It doesn't matter if a bad person results they do. Role. It is the objective results they do. Okay. I'm talking. It is the objective results they do. It doesn't matter if a person has good intention. If they cause bad to everyone, then they are a bad person. Now, a person. It is the objective results they do. It doesn't matter if it do. Results they do. It doesn't matter if a person has good intention. If they cause bad to everyone, then they are a bad person. Now, a person. It doesn't matter if a person has good intention. If they cause bad to everyone, then they are a bad person. Plato. Okay, let's see what Plato would view. Plato. Let's see Plato. Person. A bad person. Everyone, then they are a bad person. then they are a bad person. Plato would not like Mr. Beast, and it's because he's a fucking nerd. More realistically, he finds that the entertainment Mr. Beast provides. All right, I'm just going to throw the F word because I'm getting tired of blah, 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 blah. Then they are a bad person. Plato would not like Mr. Beast, and it's because he's a fucking nerd. More realistically, it's because he's a fucking nerd. More realistically, he finds that the entertainment Mr. Beast. Okay, so let's go to Plato. Let's see. More realistically, and it's because he's a fucking nerd. More realistically, because he's a fucking nerd. Okay. And it's because he's a fucking nerd. More realistically, and it's because he's a fucking nerd. More specifically, he views it's because he's a fucking nerd. More realistically, a platonic standpoint is that most TV shows, games focus on more realistically, from a platonic standpoint, most TV shows, games focus on excitement, fame, material rewards is viewed as superficial imitations that draws viewers away from the pursuit of genuine knowledge and virtue. You could also make the argument that Mr. Beast hops on many podcasts explaining and teaching YouTubers how to recreate his content. But the problem is that if he teaches more people to create more brain rot content, all it will do is distract even more people and stray them away from genuine knowledge and virtue. Yes. Okay, let's see. Let's see what I talk about. I don't even know. More realistically, from a platonic standpoint, more realistically, from a platonic more realistically, from a platonic maybe I delete this. More realistically, from a platonic standpoint, most TV shows, games focus on excitement, fame, material rewards is viewed as superficial imitations that draws viewers away from the pursuit of genuine knowledge and virtue. You could also make the argument that Mr. Beast hops on many podcasts explaining and teaching YouTubers how to recreate his content. But the problem is that if he teaches more people to create more brain rot content, all it will do is distract even more people and stray them away from genuine knowledge and virtue. What the fuck did I say? That is so confusing. Oh, fuck. Okay. I get the vision. It's there, but I'm using too many big words. Bad person. Plato would not like Mr. Beast, and if they do, it doesn't matter if a person has good intention. If they cause bad to everyone, then they are a bad person. Plato would not like Mr. Everyone, then they like Mr. Beast, and it's because he's a fucking nerd. More realistically, from a platonic standpoint, that's so funny. From a platonic standpoint, most TV shows, games focus on excitement, fame, material rewards is viewed as superficial imitations that draws viewers away from the pursuit of genuine knowledge and virtue. You could also make the argument of genuine knowledge and virtue. of genuine knowledge and virtue. This pretty much means that Mr. Beast posts brain rot that adds no value to a person's life other than entertainment, which is a form of distraction. You could equally make the argument that he does provide knowledge and virtue of a skill, which is creating content to many YouTubers. But what does that lead in the end? Long term, if he teaches more people to create more brain rot, all it will do is stray people more away from actual knowledge and towards if other than entertainment, which is a form of genuine knowledge and virtue. This pretty much means that Mr. Beast put it there. Here of genuine knowledge and virtue. This pretty much means that Mr. Beast posts brain rot that adds no value to a person's would not like Mr. Beast, and it's because he's a fucking nerd. More realistically, from a platonic standpoint, most TV shows, games focus on excitement, fame, material rewards is viewed as superficial imitations that draws viewers away from the pursuit of genuine knowledge and virtue. This pretty much means that Mr. Beast posts brain rot that adds knowledge and virtue. This would mean pretty much mean genuine knowledge and virtue. Okay, I'm talking from genuine knowledge and virtue. From genuine knowledge and virtue. This would mean that Plato does not like brain rot, and Mr. Beast encourages viewers to be distracted, watches videos for entertainment that proceeds to no value. Equally, Mr. Beast does provide genuine niche knowledge for very specific people, which is YouTubers, how to create better YouTube videos to create more retention for the viewers. But that is a guide to posting more brain rot, which from a long-term perspective is against Plato. Create better. Okay, I think that's good. Genuine knowledge and virtue. Okay, I'm talking from genuine knowledge and virtue. From genuine knowledge and virtue. This would mean that Plato. Okay. Woo, oh my gosh. And virtue. This would mean that Plato does not like brain rot, and Mr. Beast encourages viewers to be distracted, watches videos for entertainment that proceeds to no value. Equally, Mr. Beast does. I said nothing. That makes no sense. Genuine knowledge and virtue. This pretty much means that Mr. Beast posts brain rot that adds no value to a person that watches videos for knowledge and virtue. This would mean that Plato from the pursuit of genuine knowledge and virtue. From the pursuit of genuine knowledge and virtue. This would mean that Mr. Beast is the king of brain rot, which all he does is distract viewers from their goals. He doesn't add any value to lives, but there's the argument that he hops on a lot of podcasts. He teaches many YouTubers how to increase retention, which is a very niche and masterful skill that takes a lot of time. Right, so that's good. Mr. Beast is the king of brain rot, which is genuine knowledge and virtue. This and virtue from the pursuit of genuine knowledge and virtue. So I do this. Virtue. This would mean that Mr. Beast is the king of brain rot, which all he does is distract viewers from their goals. He doesn't add any value to lives, but there's the argument that he hops on a lot of podcasts. He teaches many YouTubers how to increase retention, which is a very niche and how to increase retention, which is a very niche. Okay, I'm talking, which is a very niche skill that is required to be taught from a master or learned through hours of hard work. The problem is that he's teaching people how to create more brain rot, which in turn strays away people from genuinely seeking knowledge and virtue in their lives. Plato would hate Mr. Beast. Okay. So that is obviously an exaggeration, kind of to a T. Required to be taught from a master. Hours of hard work. Okay, which is a very niche skill that which is a very niche skill. All right, so I do this. very niche skill that is required to be taught from a master or learned through hours of hard work. The problem is that he's teaching people how to create more brain rot, which in turn strays away people from genuinely seeking knowledge and virtue in their lives. Plato would hate Mr. Beast. Cool, let's go. Yes, yes, we finally did it. We fucking beat the hook. Oh my gosh. Philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast, and many more would also love him. And I want you, the viewer, to think critically of this video. How could there be so much hate and love for one person? Immanuel Kant would have told Mr. Beast, "You have failed in your duty as a person." This is in the belief of treating others how you want to be treated, and commentary autonomy and dignity being to legislate. Philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast. Many more would also love him. And I want you, the viewer. Nope, don't need that. You could also make the argument that Mr. Beast hops on many podcasts explaining and teaching YouTubers how to recreate his content. Nope, don't need that. I'm just cleaning up my whole timeline. You have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. This is in the belief of treating others. Right. So that's a lot of gibberish. I was thinking maybe I put that in here. Philosophers want to be treated, and commentary YouTubers have very similar beliefs. No. Okay, so let's be right here. Let's see where I could put it. Philosophers like Plato, Aristotle would have hated Mr. Beast, and many more would also love him. And I want you, the viewer, to think critically of this video. How could there be so much hate and love for one person? Immanuel Kant would have told Mr. Beast, "You have failed in your duty." Right. So I throw this here. Let's fucking unenable this. Told Mr. Beast, "You have failed in your duty as a rational being." So I do this, and love for one person. Immanuel Kant would have told Mr. Beast, "You have failed in your duty as a rational being to legislate universal moral laws. You want to be treated in the right. So I do belief of treating others how you want to be treated." Okay. So maybe I turn this back on. Help the homeless as a means. Okay. I kind of like the introduction. It's difficult to choose. We'll leave it at this, and then we'll come back to it once, I get to decide. Teaching people, because the thought process is, let's say the video, you want to build the idea that you know what you're talking about. You kind of want to use big words, which is what I'll do, if that makes sense. Okay. Plato would hate Mr. Beast. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go take a piss. I'm gonna go drink some more water. I really need this. I really need this water. Enjoy the song. Fuck.
Is it too much to ask? It's the road that takes you away. That's the worst part, 'cause once it takes you, it makes you stay. There's no way out. Is it too much to ask you to never let me go? Is it too much to ask you to hold me even close? Is it too much to ask you? Is it too much to ask you? Is it too much to ask? Is it too much to ask you to never let me go?
Is it too much to ask? Oh my gosh. Okay, here's the thought, right? We're gonna hop onto my TikTok account, and then we're also going to look at other people who upload live streamer content, and we'll pretty much run a gauntlet of which ones who do the best, as in how they'll get the most views, I think. But I wonder how the structure will be, because I have this amount of people who do my stuff, or not. I have this amount of followers, and I need them to make more. Very, very stupid conversation, right? Does that make sense? Like, I have this follower, and hopefully the idea is I can message people, but I think they would need to follow me first, if I'm not mistaken.
Who are you getting an attitude with? You.
Like, let's do this, right? Sneaky clips. Oh, I can message them just like that. The videos do good, but is it doing good because they know how to edit, or is it in the context of because it's someone who already has a platform, right?
Who are you getting an attitude with? You. Do you know what I'll do if you get an attitude? You know what I'll do if you get an attitude? Yeah.
Huh?
You got 3 bad bitches behind him. I haven't heard him say a word to him.
I like the message. Oh no. That's really good. Honestly, everything out there is fine.
Ew. They've been calling me the Flash. What if I could phase through the house? Okay.
For some content, daily post. Oh, what's the thought process here? Like, I probably message them, but because they definitely post. Is it because I wonder why?
Oh shit! It's a rat! Oh!
I don't know. Should I even invest in a person who does TikToks? That's the thought process. I actually don't think I will. I mean, I don't want to be. I don't think this is a concern. Maybe I should post TikToks. Obviously, I'm not too sure. It seems like a problem. I'll definitely go back to.
Honestly, I fuck with it.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah. I'll definitely go back to this. Yeah. We'll just finish the video today. I think we'll see. Plato would hate Mr. Beast. Virtue in their lives. Plato would hate Mr. Beast. Okay, boom. Now we talk about Aristotle. Let's see what Aristotle would say about Mr. Beast, and then we fucking translate that. The purpose of human life begins. Every action aims at some good, and the highest good for humans is, what the fuck is that? Eudaimonia. Are these shows promoting or hindering flourishing? Right? So it's either balance of leisure and serious pursuits. Aristotle recognized the value of leisure as a time not to just idle fun, but also cultivating the mind and soul. If a TV show is mindlessly distracting, wait, what the fuck? Is it Aristotle or is it Plato? Oh my god. Dude, I might have made the wrong video. Oh, fuck. Socrates would push you with a healthy dose of skepticism. Oh, wait, no. Wait, what? Huh? Where the fuck is Plato? What the fuck? From a platonic standpoint, most TV shows and games focus on excitement, fame. Yeah, so I was right. So we go to Aristotle. I guess Aristotle believes in the same shit because I think Aristotle was Plato's... Aristotle was Plato's student. Is that true? Yes, Aristotle was Plato's student. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so it's kind of similar. What type of things... What is the difference with Aristotle and Plato viewing game show TV, reality TV content? Cultivating the mind. Let's see. Below is a comparative look at Plato's and Aristotle's regarding the view of modern game shows, right? Foundations of Plato's realm of forms versus Aristotle's emphasis on real-world observation. Okay, Plato distinguishes higher understanding, higher unchanging realm of ideal forms. Okay, Aristotle is more grounded in empirical observation. He believes we discover truth by examining and reasoning about the concrete world around us. Cautious about the impact such shows on moral character, but might ask whether they could foster or hinder virtue. Okay, to Plato, such shows be seen as layers of illusion. Foster or hinder virtue. Obviously, it'll hinder it. Plato would hate Mr. Beast. What did I say about Plato? Pursuit of genuine knowledge and virtue. This would mean that Mr. Beast is a fucking nerd more realistically from everyone than they are a bad person. Plato would not like Mr. Beast, and it's because he's a fucking nerd more realistically. From a platonic standpoint, most TV shows, games focus on excitement, fame, material rewards is viewed as superficial imitations that draws viewers away from the pursuit of genuine knowledge and virtue. This would mean that Mr. Beast is the king of brain rot, which all he does is distract viewers from their goals. He doesn't add any value to lives, but there's the argument that he hops on a lot of podcasts. He teaches many YouTubers how to increase retention, which is a very niche skill that is required to be taught from a master or learned through hours of hard work. The problem is that he's teaching people how to create more brain rot, which in turn strays away people from genuinely seeking knowledge and virtue in their lives. Plato would hate Mr. Beast. Aristotle would also hate Mr. Beast. Okay. Their lives. Plato would hate Mr. Beast. Okay, I'm talking. Plato would hate Mr. Beast. Aristotle would give Mr. Beast a chance. He would ask, is this content fostering or hindering virtue? And then he would realize he also hate Mr. Beast. Okay, and then shows as cultural influence. Plato would. If a show instills virtues like teamwork, courage, or fairness, Aristotle might see some value. But if it promotes vices, give Mr. Beast a chance. Okay. He would ask. Let's see. Okay, I'm talking. Plato would hate Mr. Beast. Aristotle would give Mr. Beast a chance. He would ask, is this content fostering or hindering virtue? And then he would realize he also hate Mr. Beast. And then he would also realize he hate Mr. Beast. Hate Mr. Beast. Realize he hate Mr. Beast. This is because his content. And then he would realize he also hate Mr. Beast. And then he would realize he also hates Mr. Beast. This is because Mr. Beast and his content has a sole focus of betraying and being manipulative towards your other teammates, specifically in the show Beast Games, because that is more entertaining for the viewer. No, I have to write this out. Yeah. But I'll see what I have to say. And then he would realize he also hates Mr. Beast. This is because Mr. Beast and his content has a sole focus of betraying and then he would realize he also hates Mr. Let's see. And then he would realize he also hates Mr. Beast. Oh shit. I wonder if this counted as a viewer this whole time. I hope not. Whatever. Because that would really confuse me with how many viewers are actually watching. And then he would also realize he hates Mr. Beast. Then he would also realize he hates Mr. Beast. Also realize he hates Mr. Beast. This is because his newest And then he would also realize he hates Mr. Beast. This is because his newest TV show encourages. How do I do this? Encourages lying, betrayal, and this is because his newest TV show encourages lying, betrayal, and manipulation. While is an opportunity for honesty and teamwork, it is not encouraged. And so the idea is Mr. Beast posts a lot of videos or his new TV show, and if you read the comments, a lot of people are saying, oh, you're so dumb for picking that option. I would have totally lied. Why did you drop out? I didn't. My mom's home. Yeah, can people stop fucking... no disrespect. People ask that question so many times, and I'm just like, okay, let's move on. But also, it is my title, so it makes sense why people ask that. Anyway. Also hate Mr. Beast. They also... And then he would realize he also hates Mr. Beast. This is because his newest TV show encourages. This is because Mr. Beast's newest TV show promotes vices like greed. No disrespect, I'm actually thinking of dropping out. Yo, Tango, you should join the Discord and then hop on a call. I think it'd be a fun conversation to have. To follow your dream. What's your dream? What's your dream? Is it YouTube? I'm gonna check out your account. I can't check it out. I wonder why. Nah, I probably won't pop up if I Google it. Tango. Yeah, not there. Yeah, if you want like actual help, try not to have a conversation through YouTube streaming, but probably a conversation through Discord. So I have a Discord linked in the description, right? Right? I hope so. Please have a description. It's not in the description. Are you fucking serious? It's never been in the description. Oh, fuck. Okay, I gotta change that real quick. Oh my gosh, I gotta change my description. In this video, we're going to read. Okay, and then Discord. Hopefully that's the link, right? Ramboner server. All right, no Roblox game development. I'm making like 1K a month right now. I don't see anything wrong with it, right? If you know. Yeah. I mean, dude, honestly, if you want to drop out, you might do it, right? Because like I'm so tired right now. I've had such a long fucking talk. I've been talking all day. The idea is my cousin, 19 years old, dropped out to do e-commerce, drop shipping, 1 million a month, and you can do the exact same thing. But I'm sure maybe in Roblox, you have to know what the peak is. You have to know what the competition is. How can you improve your game? All that stuff. I did it because urgency. I really need urgency, and I was really good at school. That's the difference, right? A lot of people are bad, so they choose to leave. But I'm pretty good at it. I have an internship at a job where people needed a bachelor's degree. I didn't because I was just so good in the interview. What I'm saying is, you need to be really good. Or, I don't know. I'm just so tired. Fuck this. Oh, I'm so tired. I'll be honest. I'm fucking dead. I'm going to vibe out real quick. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired. I need a break. But how can I take a break when it's just talking? You just have to talk. Maybe I can play a mental break where I play like Marvel Rivals. I'm pretty sure there's a new update, so I don't think I can even play it because I have to download it. All right, we'll see. We'll see if I can play Marvel Rivals. Yeah. Hopefully you're talking about college, right? But But yeah, definitely do it if the reasons align. If you can see that there's a lot of leverage in the thing you're doing. Because the other big problem is that you don't want to work, well, you just gotta get good at making games. That's the idea. Oh, cool. I don't have to update it. What? Okay, I actually might play the game real quick. I usually don't, but I've just been talking so long. My brain has been completely fried. I need a break. Like, I fucking need one, man. 3 hours of work. It's not bad. Not bad. 3 hours of work with 3 minutes to show for it. Nice. Specifically in the show Beast Games, because that is more issue. And then he would realize he also hates Mr. Beast. And then he would realize he also hates Mr. Beast. This is because Mr. Beast and his content has a sole focus. And then he would realize he also hates Mr. Beast. This is because his newest TV show promotes vices like greed, lying, betrayal, and manipulation. While there's an opportunity to be honest, while there's an opportunity for honesty and teamwork, it is not encouraged. You see people in the comments. I got it. I'm actually going to quickly record this. I have the music in the background because low-key it's a vibe. It's a vibe. And then he would realize he also hates Mr. Beast. Okay, I'm talking. And then he would realize he also hates Mr. Beast. This is because his... And then he would realize he also hates Mr. Beast. This is because his newest TV show promotes vices like greed, lying, betrayal, and manipulation. While there is an opportunity for honesty and teamwork, it is not encouraged. You win absolutely nothing but just maintaining your morality and ego. And then... I didn't do it that good. He would realize he... Okay, I'm talking. And then he would realize he also hates me. I will probably just play the game. Woo! Oh my gosh, man. I need a break. I need a big old break. Is season 1 over? Hence, in the first half of season 1, we're set to make balance adjustments to certain heroes. So the balances are not done yet. Draws to a close. Hopefully I can still play comp. Season 1 begins. When does it begin? Back way. Way. God, I'm so tired. Now I have to go run tomorrow too, man. It's gonna be a fun day. Says no one. Look at my stomach right now. See how big it is. To make you love me, but everything I try just takes you further from me. Someday we gonna set it off. Someday we... I actually used to have mods on this account, but then I took it off for very obvious reasons, because the game would take so much longer to load. And look at this, it's already a black screen. That's how long it's taking to load already. So imagine me having to just too much loading. Talk like I drink all the wine. Here's a have a way behind. I'm a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No have you just naked minds. Hold between space and time. Alright, Kanye, you're gonna pause real quick. I'm gonna record while everything loads. And then he would realize he also hates Mr. Beast. And then he would also realize that, okay, I'm talking, and then he would also realize, and then he would realize he also hates Mr. Beast. This is because his newest TV show promotes vices like greed, lying, betrayal, and manipulation. Well, Okay, I'm talking. And then he would realize he also hates Mr. Beast. This is because his newest TV show promotes vices like greed, lying, betrayal, and manipulation, while there is no opportunity for honesty and teamwork. While there is an... Oh, wait, what? I'm reading it so wrong. Okay, I'm talking. And then he would also... And then he would realize he also... Okay, I'm talking. And then he would realize he also hates Mr. Beast. This is because his newest TV show promotes vices like greed, lying, betrayal, and manipulation. While there is an opportunity for honesty and teamwork, it is not encouraged. You see people in TikTok comments saying, "Oh my God, these people are so dumb. I would have just lied." But that is at the cost of your morality, which is anti-virtuous. Ugh. Okay, so I have that. I want to say it's the best. Honestly, it could be way better. So boom, paste that. Whew. Okay, we're closing Adobe and we're just gonna play Marvel just for a good minute, right? Like one game, maybe 2 games even. Just one where I win. Or yeah, one where I win. And usually, I think there's like a Moon Knight skin or something. I'm definitely gonna check that out, see how it goes. Oh, I'm just tired, bro. I'm just going to like vibe, play some music, and then afterwards let my voice rest. No, people talk a lot of shit. Why is it quiet? Is it loud? Is it loading? Oh, my volume's off. All the one. He's a hand but way behind. I'm a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, have you just naked mine? Okay, we're gonna play a few games, and then here's the problem, right? Why is it loading so long? Why is it taking so long? I'm not going to swear because I'm trying to expand my vocabulary and not utilize words where it decreases my rapport and... Oh my gosh, load faster please. I just want a game. Let go of everything that I know. So I'll be honest, I'm not the best at anything. I'm not the best at video games. I've tried my hardest. I've spent hundreds of hours. It's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. And it could be a negative mindset where I don't believe in myself, but I think I know my limitations. I'm just not good. Just can't play. I'm a motherfucker who can't play. But that's not gonna stop me. That's not gonna fucking stop me. Because it's so fun. Alright. Hopefully I get to gold today. That's the thought process. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I put my head on the stove. Look at this shit. It's not even loading. Oh, you know what? I took my task manager. Usually in the first game, it literally nothing loads, and I would like feel bad for the people playing with me because, yeah, they're not getting nothing. I'll be 100% honest. They're not gonna get shit. I put my head on the stove. So it looks like I need to delete some tabs from. I'll delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this. I'll just have this one song so I can have more storage pushing towards the game. You really grinded for 3 hours straight. Yeah, dude. And believe it or not, that's what I would do for all my videos. It's like the video I most recently posted on my main channel, motherfucker, dude, 8 hours for those 2 days. And honestly, that's what I have to do. That's what a fucking job is. I understand that other jobs you get a lot of lax time. Like you pretty much at an 8-hour job, you really only work 2 hours of productive work. But when you're doing YouTube, it's full on 8 hours, just like brain and heart and soul and body. So I deserve this, okay? I fucking deserve this. We're going to quickly take a nice little break. Claim everything if I had something. All right. Let's go comp immediately. And then everything is not going to load. But you know what? That's completely fine. All right. And here's the biggest problem. I don't know how people do it. When I play games, I completely lock in. And I forget to have a conversation with the audience. But that's fine. So we're silver 1 right now, which means we're 1 rank up away from gold, which I think in gold is what you want for like a free skin. And I don't know, does anyone know specifically when W30 games, what does that mean? Does anyone specifically know when season 0 ends and season 1 begins? I would really like to know that. And then usually my loading stucks at 50%. And the first, I'd say like 2 minutes of a game never loads. It just doesn't load. No characters pop up, no nothing. And I almost always pick duelist because I want to end up with my score as a duelist because duelists are just more fun. Even though I could get a higher rank with healer or tank, don't want to play it. Don't want to play like that. Oh my gosh. Looks like there's 2 people on our team who can't load. One of them is me. You can't even see my mouse because it's not loading. Okay. So if you see, this guy all the way down here is at what, 10% loading? I'm at 50%. Or realistically, I'm stuck at 50%. I don't think the game's gonna go. Because I've had moments where the game would take so long loading that they would just kick me and then say, oh, try again. And obviously after I tried again, things loaded faster because it's already preloaded is the idea. But I really hope it loads. Oh man, I'm so tired. Massive peen, too massive to load in. Yeah, it's like, even I'm not loading in. It's embarrassing. And it's crazy because my PC used to be the best. It used to be so good. You know what I'm more surprised by? I'm more surprised that I'm still gaining subscribers even though I pretty much do nothing. If that makes sense, right? I don't even know how I'm getting revenue. It says I'm making money for some reason on my YouTube channel, but I don't know from what. Looks like it looks like because I'm live streaming. Oh, believe it or not, wow. 49 cents, guys. Last live stream I made 49 cents. You guys want to check that out? Here. Oh, where is it? Dude, it's so broken. Oh, there we go. What? What? They won't even let me play. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, I don't even want to... I didn't even load in. And it's not even my fault. The other guy didn't load in just as bad as I did. Dude, that's some bullshit. Dude, what the fuck? It didn't load. Okay. Oh, fuck. My balls hurt. Okay, guys. Alright. So, either wait 14 minutes or work on more of the main channel. I think it's quite obvious. We're going to work more on the main channel. So, let's get it. What is going on? For some reason, I won't be able to tab out. Oh, dude, my balls hurt. Dude, I slingshotted my balls. Alright, guys. I'm not having fun. Penalty. Oh, I didn't even do anything, bro. And it counted as a loss? Are you fucking kidding me? I lost ER or whatever it is. MR? Dude, I was at 30 earlier. No way. That's a big deal. That means I gotta play another game. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just play a quick match, I guess. I'll fucking play Spider-Man. Just need a break. Yeah, definitely. Walks is great for breaks, but I'm live streaming. Which actually, maybe after this game, I'll stop streaming and maybe go on that walk. That's the truth. Actually, I will do that. You've inspired me. I'm going to go on a walk. Okay? Alright, guys. Everything is a little bit laggy on my PC. Whoa. Middle part. Alright, guys. Everyone, thank you for checking out the stream for so long. I really appreciate it. The stream's going to end. That doesn't mean the video's gonna be stopped being worked on. I'm still gonna work in it. Thank you for checking me out, everyone. Peace out. Like, subscribe. Toodly-doo. I'm tired.